All right, are we ready?
We're gonna find out.
All right. Hello, we are here. All right. Hold on. Oh shit! Get back out of here. Oh, I broke it. Sorry. Give me a second. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Hey. Cool. Sorry, my OBS was being weird. All right. Welcome to the, if you're watching it on Twitch, the second episode of These Natural Ones. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's the first episode because we had some technical glitches and it did not save the last recording. So, Sam, would you like to recap what happened last session?
I do, and totally have that up. I'm just stretching my voice as I prepare for finding that.
Well, while she pulls that up, I am your Dungeon Master, Nick. I am what happens when you order Matthew Mercer on Witch. These are our lovely players, and Sam is going to do the recap as soon as she gets her thing up.
I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
All right. Welcome to the world of Thessia. Our story begins in the empire of Kantakaria, a small coastal country on the continent of Peloria. In the past 150 years, the country has steadily shrank as more and more land has been usurped by the neighboring kingdom of Shan. An ongoing war has plagued Kantakaria as well as nearby countries of Kokalia, Long, and Mesh. The king of Shan bids for control of the entire continent and perhaps the world. While the tones of war are in the back of everyone's minds, our story starts far away from the borders in the small coastal village of Castellatri. Historically a fishing village, it now doubles as a military training town. Our party, a newly formed group gathered from many parts of the continent, have been called to aid Kantakaria in its defense against Shan. We train under Major Undund Ironhaft in Castellatri and await our orders. Only days after our training, we find ourselves biding our time in a tavern full of soldiers, as you would expect. There we meet one Hugh Percival Lacrosse, who, with his striking black suit and odd demeanor, tells us that he runs a carnival of sorts. Major Ironhaft calls for the soldiers to exit for drills. After the soldiers leave, a group of bandits stand up and slit the throats of 4 merchants seated at a table nearby. Shocked, we conquer the bandits and interrogate one who reveals that they are from the country of Shan. The Shanian crest tattooed on their forearms give it away. The dying bandit proclaims their mission a success, and we kill him a second time. Butch discovers that all the murdered merchants dabbled in some kind of military supply or trade, while Arnon finds that a parchment that reveals a location we assume belongs to the Shanian men. Major Undund instructs us to find out how they got into the city. We follow the map to an area full of refuse and garbage and find an entrance to an underground passage. While venturing through the passage, we battle some nasty bugs and happen upon a stalagmite that reveals itself to be alive and not happy that we found it. After defeating the stalagmite, we rest. And during this rest, Butch Deadlift is visited by a strange, unsettling dream full of planes and worlds displayed in a single tapestry with their borders seeming to thin as they bleed into one another. With our bodies rested, we explore an underground river that dumps out into a bay, home to a large, unmarked galleon. Upon investigation, we find it full of soldiers, and we do not sit idly by.
All right.
And well, the beginning, I guess.
So we got about halfway through the battle, and then it was really late. So we are going to continue where we left off on round 3, right at the top. So are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to start off with me hitting the button to unpause the game. All right. First one up is the bandit that is still currently asleep. So we're going to go ahead and skip him. And we're going to go down to this other bandit who is next up. And he is going to take his movement 5, maybe. If I can hit the right button. Give me a second. Sorry, not prepared.
You can do it.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, he is right here. Wait, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Sorry, my thing is going crazy with these levels. All right, so. And he is actually going to pop out right here in front of you. Arnon, is that you? Can you see him?
Yep.
All right, cool. He's going to go ahead and try and attack you. So we'll see how this goes.
Nope.
Nope. So yeah, he just whiffs. You duck out of the way. All right, that ends his round. We're going to go to the captain here. And the captain, seeing this guy sleeping on the floor, is going to just use his action to just reach over and kick this dude awake. He's going to yell at him, "Wake up!" So that guy is now awake. But that is the end of his turn. And that's going to lead us to this bandit right here, who is currently going to... Sorry, my Foundry's being all kinds of funky right now. All right, he is going to reach through the door and try and slice at you as well, Arnon. Still not going to hit you. All right, that ends his turn. We're going to go to this one over here, who is going to run up right behind you, Rhett, and attempt to slice at you. I'm going to assume a 6 misses. So, moving on to the next bandit, which is down here, is going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're kind of getting squished up here, so he can't get to anyone, and that's going to bring us to Elric. It is your turn.
Oh shit. Alright. So just to establish the condition that my character's in right now.
Yes.
I do have the I have mirror image going.
Did you do mirror image last game? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a mirror image and blade song.
Yes, I remembered blade song. Didn't remember mirror image, but okay, good.
Okay. With that being the case, I'm going to use my last second level spell to cast Magic Missile on the captain.
All right. Go for it.
And gonna whoop.
All right, so should be 2 more d4 plus 2.
3 more d4 since I upcasted.
Oh, you upcast it. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
3
Okay.
more d4 plus 3 then.
Okay.
So that is a total of 15 damage to him. Very good.
Yep.
So yeah, you just these bolts and just smash into him, but he doesn't seem to, barely phases him. He's still standing strong. All right, anything else for you?
No, I maintain my position.
All right, Gwen, it is up to you.
Don't say it like that. Alright, Gwen is going to...
I'm trying to remember who has the Bless I cast last week. Is it?
It was Rusty, Elric, and... Was it 3 or 4 people? I can't remember.
It was Butch.
It's 3.
Okay, so it was Rusty, Elric, and yourself, I believe.
Yeah.
Really? Me? Oh,
Yes. Because you guys were the 3 that were right there.
okay. Right.
My spells that would affect a 15-foot cube would, in fact, affect my friends too, unless I had something that said otherwise.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. Good. And I love that from me. Alright. So I'm going to try to chill touch this guy out here.
Which guy? Oh, the guy down next to Rhett?
Yeah.
Okay. Are the views working a little better for you? And no, that misses. Does everything?
I can't see any of the enemies. I can see everybody else.
You can't see the enemy right next to you?
Mm-mm.
That's just weird.
Oh wait. Okay. That was weird.
Is it working now?
It just flashed and then showed it to me.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a Foundry glitch.
Alrighty.
It does
That's
that to
what
me.
I'm looking at now.
Perfect. Good. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like.
I can't see the top level where everybody is at anymore. but-
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to because of line of sight, but you can see the 3 inside the door. Fantastic.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see the guy behind me.
All right, so yeah, your chill touch misses there, Gwen.
Stunning. Rusty is gonna do what he do best
All right.
and
That's it.
maul.
Are you going against the captain?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. That definitely hits. Holy shit.
Just for good measure, because you have pack tactics. Just
Ooh.
2 fantastic rolls, Rusty. Get it, bud.
Fantastic. All right, so yeah, Rusty just
Ace.
headbutts this dude. And
Yes, he
he looks a little dazed, but he's still standing strong. Anything else
Rusty
for
is
you?
the captain. Nothing else.
All right, Rhett, it is your turn.
It's not Arnon.
What?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I'm going to attack the guy behind me.
Okay, go for it.
I think I'm gonna cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
I'm gonna call on my faith of George Michaels. I'm sorry, George Michael. Michaels is not his name.
George Michaels. There's more than
I
one
mean,
Michaels.
We can make it legally distinct.
Indeed. All right. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, trying to fix something in OBS. All right. So 13 Constitution. You're doing the one right next to you, right?
Yeah.
Constitution save. That would be a 5. That's a fail.
Haha.
All right. So that is 2 fire damage towards that guy, and then he is actually on fire.
Good.
So
He should be.
At the start of each turn until the spell ends, he will
Is
get.
on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move away
uh,
from him since he's on fire.
Point of
He
order.
will get an
I-
opportunity attack on you if you move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Point of order. I don't want to have to beat that
Oh,
guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But,
You gotta make-
Searing
sorry.
Smite,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to make a melee attack. So go ahead and hit him with one of your axes. Good call. Thank you, Emery, for that. All right, yeah, that definitely hits. So that's an additional 3 damage on him, and now he's on fire.
Sweet. And hey, I'm never gonna learn unless you're that guy.
Absolutely. And yeah, I probably
So
would have
be that
grabbed it
guy.
here in a second, but good job, Emery. All right, he is looking on fire and looking real hurt.
Sweet.
All right, anything else for you?
Mm, mm, mm.
You did
Think-
bonus action and action. You could move if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I'll move.
All
Wait,
right.
somebody told me that I shouldn't move.
If you move out of his combat zone, he will get an attack of opportunity against you for leaving his combat zone.
Oh no, I'm just gonna stay right up,
Just
stay
right on
warm
his
by the
ass.
fire of his just
All right,
inflamed
fantastic.
body.
Fantastic. All right, Butch, it is you now.
Butch deadlift.
Butch deadlift.
I, Butch Deadlift, Cleric of Sinning Moonbow, will hereby summon her spiritual weapon.
All right, where are you putting it?
Right on top of the captain.
Right
in his
on-
face.
Okay, I can do it like here. Let's put it there.
Oh, does it occupy space like a player?
Kind of. Yes, it has its own space, so I can do it either
Oh
like
wow.
down here, or I can do it up next to Elric, or I can do it down here next to you.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Let's do it next to Elric.
Next to Elric. All right. We're
Oh
gonna
wait,
go
wait,
right-
wait. You know what? No. Let's do it between me and Gwen, so that way
Okay.
it can whack the other guy if it needs to.
All right. How about I go ahead and give you permission for this as well? What number are you? You're number 2.
Dos.
So, player 2, you are now the owner, so you can move that at your disposal as well. But you said you wanted
Yep.
it next to right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. It is right there.
Yes, by
Alright.
the power of Sahani Moonbow, Moonshaft has appeared. A glowing, luminous quarterstaff
All right. And that
as is their weapon. Mhm.
that I don't believe that has any stats on it. It's literally just a CR1 creature, so you'll still have to roll the attacks through yours. I just wanted an icon there so we could see where it was. All right. Oh shit. Which one is that on, the captain?
On the captain.
All right.
And that's
12.
my bonus action.
12 plus 7 is 19. All right. Yeah, the captain's starting to look pretty rough. The captain has seen better days.
Well, now I'm going to hit him with my Warhammer.
Go for it.
Okay, how do I target the captain? I just click on it?
You don't have to do that in this one. That was Emery's game. I
Okay.
don't have all that
Oh,
shit
all right.
installed yet. All right.
19.
19. That hits. And oh shit, that was just enough damage. So describe to me the death of the captain of this ship.
Oh my gosh. When you said that he took 15 damage and just shrugged it off, and was like, oh no, this guy's a real hit point monster. But I guess he's not.
No,
He
it was
is
just
not.
he got hit a lot there in that short little round. He got hit quite a few times.
That is fair. The quarterstaff will beat him around the head, mocking him, and then I raise my Warhammer up and bring the Warhammer down, driving his head as far down into his not a shell as possible.
All right, and he is done.
I
All right.
spit on the filthy human.
And he just lays there in a big old pile of broken. All right, anything else for you? Do you want to move, or are you staying where you are?
I will turn and look for more targets.
All right, there's still one right next to you, so, well, kind of diagonal
Oh yeah,
from you.
that
so-
guy. Well,
right.
I'm gonna glare at him.
All right, glare at him. Arnon, your turn.
I'm gonna cut this bitch in front of me.
The one right there in front of you, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that bitch.
Cut that bitch.
Where exactly is that bitch?
Inside. He's literally underneath you.
First,
Oh,
is,
okay. Okay.
is there another door in this wall?
There's a door across. There's not a door in that front wall going in. No, that's the
This-
only door that goes
this
inside.
wall here.
Yeah, there's only one door that goes inside there.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here and block this chokehold.
All right.
It's 22 hit.
Yeah, 22 hits. That guy
All right, I got
is.
something else to add.
I mean, go do what you want to do. Jesus Christ.
That'll be 19.
19. So that's 19 damage. Yeah, he's done. That guy just crumples to the floor. So now there's a dead body right there, in front of you. Anything else for you, or you just
I'm
you
gonna-
said you're.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna flick that guy's blood off of my sword into the guy's eyes behind him.
Very nice. All right, that brings us to this guy who is. Where is this guy? Hold on, I can't figure out where this guy is. Oh, it's that guy. Sorry, too many. This guy's gonna step on over his dead partner and try and cut at you. Actually. Actually, he's going to try and shove you out of the way. So he is going to make an attack roll. Which it doesn't matter because he goes to push you and you just push your shield up and he just basically like deflects right off of you.
Stop
All right.
hitting yourself.
That brings us to the guy who just recently woke up and he's like, wait, what? What the fuck's going on? Takes half his movement.
What?
Yeah, wait, what? Takes half his movement to stand up, and he sees right after he woke up that you crushed this dude's fucking head in. So he's going to try and make an attack against you, Mr. Deadlift.
That's fine. Bring it.
Jesus Christ, I hate you guys' armor class so much right now.
I'm a turtle. I'm made of armor.
Just fucking deflects it off with your shield. All right,
Yeah, I got a shield too.
Next, we are back down to this guy. All right, he is going to step... Actually, he can't really step through it, but he's going to step down into this space real quick, and he also is going to try and shove you out of the way, Arnon. Jesus Christ. All right, fuck that. And just step back out of the way here. He's still within melee, though, so... All right, next guy here is going to attack you, Rhett, because you're right next to him.
Yeah. On fire.
19. Does that
What
hit? That hits, right? So that's 7 points of slashing damage. He just comes right across your like shoulder right there, cuts you a little bit. All right, and then after that, he is going to stand firm right next to you.
Is he
And
still on fire? Pretty sure he's still aflame.
Shit! You're right. He is on fire,
Yeah,
and that's
he's still aflame until I get my turn back.
in his dying move. He attacks you, and he cuts you right as the flames like engulf his body, and he just fucking collapses.
Well, according to him, he got the cold shoulder because my shoulder's not on fire like his ass is. So
All right, so
cold, bloody shoulder.
that ends that guy. This last guy that's in here is also going to come up, and he's just fucking gonna try and shove you out of the way again. That
You always
hits.
gotta be shoving.
That hits.
All right, so I need you to make a athletics check for me.
Sure, it's not acrobatics.
Yes, it's a contested athletics check to see if you're pushed back. Oh, he rolled a 3, so there's that. Jesus Christ. So yeah, he pushes you and you dig your heels in and you just like fucking shoulder check him when he comes at you.
And I'm grunting at him.
This is violent and I love it.
All right, Elric, it is your turn.
All right.
There's a dead guy in front of you, and then there's that guy's the only person that you see left.
Yeah, this only person that I see left, I'm going to spend my last spell slot casting Magic Missile.
All right.
Because it don't miss. Let me roll the other two.
Yep. Oh, my fault. You could have used acrobatics, but it doesn't matter because you got a nat 20. So that is 11 damage. That is exactly what you needed to knock this guy out. So this guy is dead now too. So, anything else for you during your round?
I'm actually going to move.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's my movement.
All right, so you're going into the cabin back there?
Yep.
All right, that leaves us to Gwen. You cannot see really much of anything up there. All you see is a bunch of dead corpses, and that's it. What do you want to do?
I shout and ask Elric if he sees anything. If he sees anybody.
There's no one in here, but give me some time to investigate.
Alright, so then I think Gwen is gonna head down towards Arnon. But
All right.
before she does that, want to cast Symbiotic Entity.
What is that?
So I'm going to awaken the spores around me using my wild shape magic, and I'm going to get 12 temp HP. Anybody who enters within 10 feet of me, I can choose to do double the Halo of Spores damage, and I deal 1d6 additional necrotic damage if I hit anybody with a melee attack.
Oh, shit.
Desperation. That's for 10 minutes.
All right, do it.
So that's that, and that uses a wild shape.
Nice.
And I guess I give myself the 12. I don't know why it's not happening, but okay. So I have 12. 10 hit points. And then Gwen is going to just bounce on down here next, investigate the doorway where she could hear Arnon doing some shenanigans.
All right. Yeah, you look in and you can see a dead body or two. I can't remember if there was one or two there, piling up in front of the door, and then you see one guy behind the behind those bodies, and then one guy right to the, if you're looking in, right to the left of the dead bodies.
Just going down the ladder, is that 5 feet?
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
there's three. There's one, I'm sorry. There's one right inside the door, there's one behind him, and one to his right.
Okay, can
How
I
many dead
move?
bandits does it take to block a door?
So,
Let's find out.
can I move past Arnon and the dead body into that doorway?
There's a person standing on the other side. There is a bandit right there. Sorry, I just got rid of the dead body so it's easier to see. There's
You
still,
probably step next to me and melee him.
yeah, you could step next to him and melee through the door if you needed to, or you could
I'm
cast
gonna-
around him however you wanted to
Yeah,
do it.
I'm gonna hang out back here because he's still within 10 feet of me, so that's what I want.
All right. Anything else for you?
Ooh, Rusty. It's my boy. Rusty has 30 feet of me. I think Rusty's gonna follow me down. Well, he hasn't anyone to attack yet. So that's what, 5, 10, 15. I can't do that.
There you go.
25. He can't be on the same one as me.
No, you can't. You can't end on the same level.
He's gonna hang out right here on the
Alright.
on the thing. Is Butch above me?
Yes,
Above
Butch is
us?
on. Butch is on the
Okay.
level above
Yeah.
you guys.
All right. It looked like he was in the space we were standing in front of, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Rhett, it is your turn. You can
All right.
see past them and see the at least the first bandit in the door.
Can we like check the dead people for like money and stuff?
I mean, you can, but you might want to wait until outside of combat to do that.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of dead
Just
people
thought.
right here.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take your action, it would take your action to search the body. So it's up to you. If you want to take your action and search the body, you can. Otherwise, you can wait until combat's over.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be, make sure that the ledger remains accurate. All right, I think can I move? I think I want to like join Gwen with what
Okay.
she's doing.
All right. So you're going to move up next to Gwen? Perfect.
Yeah. And then I mean, can I use anything where I'm like investigating at this point?
What would you be investigating?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing next. So
I mean,
I'm just
you
gonna-
can. You have your bow. You could shoot past Arnon and try and hit the guy in the door if you wanted to, or you can take your turn to investigate and see if you can find anything. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
yeah, I'll use my longbow.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack roll. Yeah, that definitely hits. So yeah, you shoot past Arnon. Arnon, you just hear this as this arrow whips right past your head and embeds in this guy's shoulder blade. And he's still standing, but he looks pretty hurt. Anything else for you?
It should be noted that my longbow is it looks like it's like a Nerf bow and arrow, but it makes like the vortex sound. Just wanted everyone to know.
Fair enough.
Very musical people.
All right. Anything else? You
I'm
good?
good.
All right.
Yeah.
Butch, it is your turn.
Elric, there is no one else in there?
I don't see anyone else.
I will check the next level then. I'm going to go up this ladder if I can get my
Alright.
character to move.
Go up the ladder.
Oh, I didn't realize that was another space.
All right. So you go up here and you see a couple ballista and the mast there, but you don't see anybody up there.
There must be more filthy humans to smash. All right. Let's see. That was what? Was that 15 or 20 feet of my movement?
That was, let's see, you were here, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So you still have, well, it would be 25 to climb that ladder, so you have 5 feet left.
All right. I'm going to use my action to get another 30-foot movement.
Go for it.
I just want to run off here and then jump down to the lower deck.
All right. Make me an athletics check. All right. So,
Pretty solid.
yeah, with that, you actually make it. You run, you jump, but I'm not sure if you saw that in those spaces below you were Arnon, Gwen, Rhett, and Rusty.
Well, I've got a running start, so how much distance can I get?
Well, you got Arnon, and then right behind him is Gwen. So I need you to go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I thought that athletics like calculated how much distance you got with a running jump.
Yep, and we're gonna see what happens.
It's great.
You're a big boy.
Yeah, I'm 450 pounds at least.
All right. With that
No.
too, basically, I just wanted to see if you were gonna get in that one. To be honest, with that too, you are able to jump past them. You kind of, your foot kind of clops Gwen right in the shoulder, but you're able to actually go right past her and land behind her.
So is that payback for me jumping off your shelf?
How many hit points does the deck have?
Yeah, you do hear a creak below you, and you kind of feel like the wood might have given a little bit
His
under
token
your
is
540
tiny on my
pounds.
All right, I spin around, hungry for more.
All right.
Where are they?
So tiny.
What'd you say?
His
Why is
token's tiny on my screen.
Oh, wait.
Look-
Oh,
look
because
at-
you're still up 20 feet.
Oh, son of a gun.
You're still hold on, let me do this. Let's send you back up here because you got to go
To go down
the
the
ladders.
stairs.
There we go.
There
you
you
go.
go. Oh my God.
Because yeah, its Foundry is glitchy as fuck. All right, Arnon, that brings us to you.
More bitches to cut.
All right, go for it. The one right in front of you,
Yeah.
the one that has an arrow sticking out of its shoulder. 14.
hit.
All right. Yep. And that's going to do it for that guy. So he falls. He is now
All right.
another corpse. So you have this nice little stack of 2 dead bodies right there in the doorway.
Can
and
I
then
climb
you
the stack?
go for it. Climb the stack.
All
I hope there's a lot more of
Do,
these guys in here.
Do an athletics check to see what happens when you try and go across the stack. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You can climb over the stack. So you climb into the... Where are you in that stack of dead bodies? Yeah, you are. So I am going to ask you to move one more square somewhere, though. There you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and delete that dead body just for the sake of cleaning up the map. All right. So that's movement and action. You don't have any bonus actions right now, do you?
Nope.
All right, so that is going to move us to this bandit right here. Wait, what? Oh, I just made him invisible. My bad. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're this guy right here. Sorry. All right, gonna try and attack you. And he's gonna miss.
Nice try, dickhead.
He should
then-
really just run away.
He should, but you're on a boat. Where's he gonna go? He thought
Overboard?
he thought about running away, but then he realized we're on a boat and there's a guy blocking the only door.
We're on the boat.
Motherfucker. All right, and this guy is
Don't
going
you
to
ever forget.
All right, this guy also going to try and attack you and fail miserably. So then we're going to go to Elric, who is up in the cabin. What would you like to do, Mr. Elric?
I am going to investigate this room.
Roll your investigation check.
Alright. Investigation.
13. All right, you start rummaging through everything. You see on the what looks like the south side over here, you do see a box with a big heavy padlock on it. You go through the desk and see a whole bunch of papers and stuff like that. There's going to be, you see a couple doors that could potentially lead to other rooms. One right there, yep, one up here, and then one on the back. But that's pretty much all you're going to see with the 13. And a bed. You see a bed, clearly.
It's about as fit for a captain as captain's quarters get.
All right.
This box with the padlock, though. I'm going to. How heavy is that chest?
The chest is pretty much bolted on right there. Like you try and
Bolted
kind
to
of
the ground.
Yeah, it's bolted in there.
Okay.
And
I
it's
could
a
probably
big.
look at-
It's like a foot locker. It's not like just a little chest. It's like a full foot locker.
It's either going to take thieves' tools or my knock spell, which I'm going to have to rest for me to get that one back.
You have a butch.
You also have Arnon. And Arnon is part rogue, so With-
Right.
with special thieves tools gloves. So
Quite.
all right.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
After investigating that room, I'm going to step out onto the deck and say, I think I found something.
Fantastic. Gwen, your turn.
Perfect timing. Okay. Gwen's gonna step forward because I can't see anything. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Now that I'm in past the door, you could technically step around me into the room to the.
You could,
Right.
but there are multiple dead bodies right there that you will have to make an athletics check, or I'm sorry, an acrobatics or athletics, your choice, to see if you can get across.
Okay. Well, before I do that, though, I need to read a feature just real quick. Does me moving within 10 feet of the bad guy count as him moving within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, are you talking your spore thing?
Yeah.
It just says if they're within 10 feet of you.
It says you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 damage
Mhm.
to one creature you see when it moves into a space
No.
within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there.
No, you would have to.
Okay.
That doesn't count if you move into their space.
Okay. So Gwen's just gonna scooch on. Oh dear. Right there.
All right, make either an athletics or acrobatics to see how well you get across these bodies. Oh yeah, no problem. You just scooch right through.
Scooch on there now.
All right, and you see there's two guys in there.
All right. Gwen is a gonna. Let's see. dexterous are you, Arnon?
Maxed.
So you
my
wouldn't have.
20.
So, like, if you just needed like to make a dex saving throw, you'd be okay.
Probably, yeah.
Just asking. Okay.
No big deal.
I want to use ice knife, but it's
Do
gonna
it.
put. You gotta roll it. Or you're gonna have to do a thing.
That's cool.
All right. So I'm gonna create a shard of cold necrotic ice and fling it towards the guy just past Arnon.
So you're throwing it basically like over Arnon's head?
Yes.
All right.
So on hit, he'll take 1d10
Yes.
piercing damage. Hit or
And
miss,
then-
it's gonna explode.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, 23 definitely hits. So that's
Stunning.
6 damage towards him.
Yes.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, on a save or on a failed save. Yeah, so you're good. You don't take like half damage. You're fine. All
It
right.
does say the target and each creature within 5 feet of it. Okay.
Yes.
I guess never mind.
So
This
that
doesn't
would
change.
work. They would
Okay.
both get hit. So I'm going to make a dex save for this guy. That's a fail. So that would be an additional 5 damage. So that guy, when your fucking ice knife explodes, pieces jam right into his neck right here, and he just falls over.
I'm gonna like explode from within him because he got hit.
It sticking out of his chest and then exploded, and little shards just went straight up. And then this guy right here is also going to try the dex save. Oh, that guy makes it. So he is still okay. He's still standing here.
All right.
Yeah, that's his new nickname is Flinch.
Yeah.
New favorite spell.
All right. Anything else for you on your turn?
Not me, but
Rusty?
yeah, I guess he's gonna make an athletics check
Go for it.
to try to scooch on in here. So let me roll that.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He
All right,
like he doesn't even he steps right over everything. His legs are so long and spindly that he just steps over.
Can he stand on that corpse?
Yeah, just for the sake of this, say right there where he's at.
Okay.
So it's a
Um,
lot
so-
of dead bodies in that area.
All right, so he's gonna maul this guy.
All right.
How dare he be so dexterous?
That is an 30 to attack? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What is his attack modifier?
He's
Plus
also
11?
blessed.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he just like smashes the shit out of this guy, and he is super dazed, but he is still standing. Anything else
Excellent.
for you?
That'll be it.
Rhett, that brings us to you.
Now, when I move, am I going to be able to see?
Yeah, if you
Like,
move
alright, cool.
if you move down 1, you'll be right
Yeah.
in line with the last guy.
Word. Okay. Wait, it went away again. How much health does this dude have left?
He
Or, I'm
looks
sorry.
he looks real bad. He is real hurt.
Let's see. How far away from you are you? Oh, you're only 10 feet away. Fail.
Just shoot him.
I mean, I was
You-
gonna like use my hand axes.
You can do whatever
Just
you
hand
want.
axe him.
You
I
can
was
throw
gonna do.
you can throw your axes too.
I like to hand ask you a question.
Is that what you're doing? Throwing your axe?
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, you throw your axe, he ducks out of the way, and your axe embeds into the wall behind him.
Well, I'm gonna throw my other axe. Is then I dual
Two-handed
wield?
two-handed fighting is only melee, not ranged. So you can't. For some, it's a. You know what? Fuck it. Go for it. I don't care. That's a stupid rule.
I'm just throwing stuff, whatever.
All right. That will hit, and that is just enough. Explain to me how you kill this last bandit. What does it look like? Or soldier, not bandit.
Well, I was so pissed off that the first one didn't really do anything, and I don't take to mockery well, since one of my spells is specific to mockery. So I'm deeply offended by it, and I just like jump up, and I'm so I'm just like, fuck you, dude, and I just end over end right into his stupid mocking face.
And yeah, the axe just splits right here, and you just see him like it sticks, and he's standing there for a second, and then just fucking collapses backwards.
Sweet.
And that is going to be it for combat. That is all of it. You have a shitload of dead bodies hanging out on the map, but
wait, we killed everybody? What about the sleeping guy?
No.
The captain kicked him away. Kicked him awake.
Butch is gonna go scour the boat looking for more soldiers.
Same.
All right.
Because we don't want any nasty surprises.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get rid of all of these bandit tokens now, because there's like, oh, this guy won't disappear. I got a glitch. I got a bandit that won't go away. The last one that you just killed.
Oh, dang.
Oh well,
just
he's just
put
gonna...
him into my inventory.
Oh wait, no, I just moved Rhett instead. Oops. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you guys scour the ship for any additional crew member or anything. You don't come across any. Like I say, you see quite a few dead bodies on deck and everything.
So is this one, are we like looking through all their shit? Because like as I'm like put my foot on this guy's chest to get my axe back out,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look
right.
around.
Go ahead, everybody, make investigation checks to see what all you guys find throughout the boat. I'm just gonna have one investigation check from everybody for the entire boat.
Amazing.
These are fantastic.
Should I roll another one?
Yes, because this is a different. You're out of combat. You're actually taking time to look a little bit more now.
Gotcha.
Or not. All right. All right.
Shit.
So it takes you guys a while. Luckily, you got at least one decent investigation check there. And through everybody's pockets and everything, you find roughly the equivalent, through the pockets of all of the bandits, you find the equivalent of about 15 gold.
I hand over whatever I find to our treasurer.
All right.
Got it.
Stop.
I glumly report there are no other soldiers on board.
And like I said, you do find in the captain's cabin, Elric, I'm assuming you told them about the footlocker.
Yes, I would lead Arnon and whoever else is interested right to where it is.
Yes, I would love to smash that. Yes.
All right. So you guys make your way into this room. Whoever's in this room, so I just lied. Whoever's in this room, I want one more investigation check just for the captain's cabin.
Should I make another one?
Go for it, yeah. Or, yeah, actually, don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Because Arnon just rolled a 23.
I rolled a 10. It's really good for me.
All right. So, congratulations on your 10. All right. So Arnon, you're looking around. Specifically, you start rummaging through the desk here, and you're looking and you see charts and paperwork and typical like nautical things you would find in a captain's desk. You see sea charts and like weather predictions and shit like that. There is one thing that catches your eye, and that's one piece of parchment that has a broken, it looks like it was rolled up with a broken wax seal on it. You see written on this parchment when you unroll it, or actually it's laid flat, you pull it up and you see written on it are the words. It says, "Take out the merchants, then assemble in the cave and wait for the ash-faced cavemen to show up. Then commence the attack. Focus on the leader. The rest are insignificant. Do not fail us.
Do you recognize where that wax seal comes from?
The wax seal that you see when you put the ends together is the symbol of a broken hand.
Oh, God damn. I recognize it.
Yes, you do.
It's not from any faith I know.
It's a mercenary group.
Which one?
Oh.
Do you remember, or do you want to explain
It's Tiamat something.
the Hand of Tiamat is the
Hand
name of the group.
Tiamat, yeah.
The hand?
Yes.
The
The
Hand of Tiamat.
Arnon
Sure.
would be the only person that had any interaction with this group.
They're not nice.
So did the instructions say for them to wait for the pale-faced caveman before killing the merchants,
No.
or before doing something
It
else?
said, take out the merchants, then assemble in the cave and wait for the ash-faced cavemen to show up. Then commence the attack. Focus on the leaders. The rest are insignificant. Do not fail us.
Who are the ash-faced cavemen?
Let's go to the cave and find out.
All right.
Well, we didn't search for hidden doors in any of those passages.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that footlocker?
It's currently right in front of Gwen. So, yes, right there. So,
I'm gonna unlock it. What's that, survival?
no, that would be sleight of hand with your modifier from the gloves.
Gwen's gonna
I think
scoot
I already
over.
wrote that into
All right.
on here. Let's see.
Fantastic. Without an issue, you get in there and definitely just takes you like 15 seconds maybe, and click, that thing opens. You open up this foot locker,
You-
and in there you find 9 gems of varying quality, or varying like color. Roughly, you can guess that each one of these gems is going to be worth about 50 gold pieces. You find 4 potion vials and a rolled up piece of parchment.
I'm gonna unroll the parchment.
You see arcane symbols and arcane language on this piece of parchment.
And I can't read it.
No.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hand it to Elric and read that.
If he hands it to me, I'm going to unroll it and take a look.
Do an arcana check for me.
Arcana.
Show it to the bard. The bard probably knows.
Yeah, I have. 'cause
Okay.
I know a bunch of languages too.
Yeah.
This isn't a language. This is arcane. This is not technically a language. But with your 22, what you have in front of you is a scroll of blur.
What level spell is that?
Blur is that is a great question, and I will look that up on the break. But it is something that you can keep for future if you would like.
Because that's definitely something I would at least attempt to add to my spell
Yes,
book.
which you can during. It is second level, so
Second level. Ooh, I can
Yes.
even cast it.
yes. So that is something that you can take the time to add to your spellbook during a rest if you would like to try and. Oh shit, we lost Perry. If you would like to. Oh, there he's back. If you would like to try and transcribe that into your spellbook. The potion vials, you see 3 of which you guys are very familiar with. You see 2 regular potions of healing, and then you see 1 potion of greater healing. But then you see another potion that's a slightly different color. It's kind of a thick greenish potion that you are not familiar with.
Gwen, you want to take that one? Looks kind of fungusy.
I'll take it. Can I investigate it with?
Does identify work on potions?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so can I use in?
It works on any magic item, and potions are a magic item.
And that to Elric.
Okay.
Can I see if Gwen would maybe be able to tell what it is by nature or?
It would be probably not,
Take a
because you
little
don't.
taste of it.
Hey, your dog's on the stove.
Lana, get down.
Score
Um.
Yeah, it would be yeah, no.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You
Then
can
I-
try an Arcana check, but more than likely you're probably going to need Elric to identify it.
Okay, and Gwen can't. Is it stretching it a bit to like dip a finger in it and taste it, or is that like too risky?
That would you can most certainly try.
That give her advantage on the roll, or
You can most certainly try.
no?
Okay. That makes me want to do it more, Nick.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
I think
Yeah, but if
I
something
think-
happens, like I can do a wisdom check for medicine, and I can at least diagnose the illness.
You could.
yeah, Gwen goes. She dips her. She's like, yeah, I'll give the Elric to identify, but curiosity is killing her, especially at the prospect of it potentially being a little.
All right, so you're going to dip your finger in and
Yeah, just like the
All right.
tip of her pinky. It's not.
So
She's
you-
not taking a swig.
you dip your finger in, and this shit is like super thick and super sticky. Like you dip your pinky in and you do one of these and your fingers almost like stick together, and then you like touch it to your tongue and it's like, oh, how do you describe this? The taste is, like I said, it kind of like almost makes your mouth stick together, like almost like peanut buttery, you know, that effect, not the taste of peanut butter,
Viscous?
but yeah, like the effect of peanut butter in your mouth. And
So you're
it
saying
just
it's viscous?
yeah, sure. It's viscous. That's a good idea.
Hey, you guys, is it viscous?
I think it's viscous.
Dip my finger in and rub some on my nipple.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Just the tip.
But it's
Just the nip tip.
it's sweet, sweet and viscous.
So it's
Is it a
like
jar
it's
of peanut
molasses.
butter? Or molasses. I'll just
It's like Marmite.
Yeah, there you go. Marmite. That's a good one.
Oh
Is
no.
that
Oh,
literally
God.
what I just found?
Yeah, that's
Or
probably
like
what
I
you
just
found was
tasted?
Marmite. Like,
Yep, you tasted Marmite. No. Elric, are you doing identify on this fucking thing?
Yeah, you should do that.
Yes,
All
I'm
right,
I
going.
so you
already
take-
did. It's Marmite.
Yeah. So you,
Yeah, it's Marmite.
I'm
Elric
going to
takes.
spend 11 minutes
Yes. Elric-
ritual casting the identify spell on this thing.
Fantastic. All right, so you sit down with this vial and you do your ritual casting, and like you've seen before, you sit there, your eyes are closed, you're focusing on this vial, and you see images of people walking. You see an image of a person walking across a hallway towards a wall, and where you would think they would stop, they continue, and they start walking up the wall and then across the ceiling, and what you have is a potion of climbing.
Nah, man, that's a potion of Spider-Man.
So it's
So-
a Marmite of climbing.
Yes.
Marmite of Spider Pig.
So write
Cool.
those down. I'll add them into your inventory at the end of the game. But you have 9 gems worth 50 gold pieces, 1 potion of climbing, 1 potion of greater healing, 2 potions of healing, and 1 scroll of blur, plus the 15 gold that you found across the soldiers.
Yeah, I
Setting-
should just
okay, so we did loot the bodies.
Yes.
Marmite of climbing.
All right,
it
what do I
is.
got to roll to sell this ship back to town?
Oh no! Wait, shouldn't we wait to meet the was it the Clayface man? Sorry, I've got Marvel in the
Pale-
brain now.
Pale-faced, or what was it? Ash-faced caveman?
Yeah, the ash-faced caveman.
Yes.
Clayface is
Those
decent,
assholes, I
sir.
want to sell this butt.
Oh,
All right.
Did someone write down all the things we found?
I did.
Stunning.
So none of you have any kind of sailing background. So
my parents are rich.
okay,
mean,
so
are you
you
sure
had
about that?
so you had people who sailed for you while you sat and worked on your tan. Character, not person, you pasty ass.
Oh my god.
My
Anyway.
character is pasty too.
Not according to the Hero Forge thing you sent
I know.
me. All right. Anyway, so if you guys want to attempt to sail this, and also you're not entirely sure where you are. So first things first, I'm gonna if that's what you guys want to do, I'm gonna have multiple checks, and they're gonna be pretty fucking high DC.
I mean, I think that
Let's do it.
I'm just always going to be like overly confident about anything, just because like I know people and things.
Yeah, Scott.
So
doing
I think
the
I should
wind check,
largely
I
not
guess.
be listened to.
So first things first, I'm gonna is this what you guys want to do? Do you guys want to attempt to sail this back?
Yep.
Yeah,
Is that a
that's
survival
what I
roll?
want.
That's
That's
gonna
what
be
I want.
okay. So first things first, I'm gonna need you guys all to do survival checks to see if you can even kind of figure out where you are.
Oh, come on, Glenn.
I got a 19 and I worship
All
a
right.
sky goddess.
I don't have
Yeah.
a fucking clue.
All right.
Come on,
So
Butch.
the only person who can, now that you couldn't quite tell when you were on the beach, but now that you're out in the ocean, because you and Gwen sailed here, right? Or did you come across land?
This is crazy. I'm supposed to have like an advantage with survival.
no.
Why do I suck so hard?
I think we came across land predominantly.
You don't have advantage on survival. You have proficiency in survival.
Do
So
I?
that's why that's why you got the +5 instead of but you rolled a 2. So
Ugh.
all right, so you recognize the area more or less. You can tell by the rock formations now that you're out away from the shore that you can tell you are probably only a few miles south of Castellatri. So you would have a basic general idea of where to go if you could figure out how to sail this boat.
Yeah.
Are there any flags up on display?
No, everything was lowered when you got here. All the sails were down. There was no colors being shown. Nothing.
Guys, we don't actually have to sail it anywhere. We just have to ground it.
Is there an anchor?
The boat is anchored.
Oh.
Pull up that anchor and
Yeah,
just mofo on the road.
let's just run it into the beach.
All right. So wait, are you grounding the boat now, or are you attempting to sail it?
I guess technically we have to sail it in order to ground it. It's not that far.
That's true. I'm just trying to figure out what to have you guys roll depending on whether or not you're just grounding it here or if you're going to attempt to sail it out of this cove and back towards Castellatri.
Well, the way I figure it is,
Sail!
if we can figure it out
Ah,
in our attempts to ground it, then we might just continue going. But if we're not doing a good job, we should probably just ground it.
Okay. So first things first, I'm going to need everybody to to roll in just straight intelligence checks to see if you guys can even figure out how a boat works.
You said intimidation, right?
I know how a boat works.
Intelligent?
You and
Elric
Elric
knows
Yeah.
how a boat works.
hold on.
This Gwen?
Gwen
Which-
kind of knows how the boat works.
Which is going to float behind on the ship.
I know how to swim.
What? the-
Okay, so Butch and Rhett have no idea how boats work, but the rest of you have at least been learnt enough to know the basics of this.
Hey,
So
when I was a child, I would have sailed from the Elf Island to the main.
you would have, but you were a child.
Yeah, but I watch shit.
So you remember seeing seeing the deckhands and everything moving the ropes and raising and lowering the sails. So
Elfie see, Elfie do, buddy.
exactly. So between Arnon, Elric, and Gwen, you guys can. It takes you a few hours, but you guys can get the sails up and get them tied to where you are comfortable. You're comfortable in your knowledge or your belief that these sails are ready to go, and that you do see them start to inflate with the wind.
All right, who's gonna be Butch's handler? Because he's gonna be really eager to help. Doing things that are not maybe right to the right.
All
I
right.
mean, technically,
yank that
isn't Butch an
anchor up.
animal?
He's a bestial race. He's not an animal.
I'm saying I'm an expert in animal
No, you
handling.
cannot. You cannot animal handle your.
Handle that,
I was
beast.
like, you can't handle this.
I think while that's happening,
I mean, I think that basically him and I will just like you just yell the lyrics to Sail over and over again. And that's just what we do.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna give him chop wood and carry water tasks like
Fantastic.
yanking the anchor up.
Thank
All
you.
right.
So he's a beefy guy.
That's a good idea. Butch, make a strength
Do you, want
check.
me to, do you want me to throw all these bodies overboard?
Nah.
Butch, make a strength check to pull the anchor.
A check?
Yes.
It's not
check.
athletics?
Yeah, you can do athletics. That's fine.
I was going to say, I'm trained in pulling things.
Yeah, you can do athletics. That's fine. Oh yeah, without a problem. You
How's a 22?
Yeah,
To
without a
lift
problem.
something heavy.
You lift the anchor, and now the boat is starting to slowly starting to make its way forward, and you see you are starting to come closer and closer to the edge of where these cliff faces.
He yanked it up so hard it like flew over the side and landed on him. It's like, ah!
So yeah, now the boat, under the power of the wind and being free from the ground, is starting to sail towards the cliffside.
Sail.
So who's piloting? Who's steering the boat?
Oh, no, Elric, I am.
You are?
I am at the wheel.
All right.
You're at the wheel. I'm giving the
So-
commands.
All right.
Are you just saying, sail?
I had none of this planned. I just want to be straight up with you. So make a make a dexterity check to see how well you can get this boat turned. Oh yeah,
Oh
fucking
well, you can sail.
sail. So yeah,
Butch,
Yeah,
see if you can find a large white piece of cloth
on
to
it.
hang as we sail into the harbor.
All right, so you're able to turn this boat, so you avoid the cliff. Yeah, you avoid the cliff, and now you are sailing out towards open water in the direction you believe Castellatri is. You continue that way for, let's say, another 2.5 hours, and all of a sudden you are starting to see more familiar sights. You're starting to see things that remind you of hills you've seen on the outskirts of Castellatri. Couple hours go by. I am going to ask what is everybody doing at this point to help
I'm
this boat?
still looking for that thing he asked
Yeah,
for.
you're still looking for a cloth.
waiting for instructions.
Okay.
Alric.
Elric, what are you doing?
I am giving everyone instructions on how best to hoist the mainsail, step the mast,
Okay.
strike sail.
Somebody should
And I'm
stow the
missing all
yard
of it.
arms and swash the buckles.
And Rhett, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning my axes. I got a lot of brain matter on my shit.
So Rhett's
So-
not even
And
helping.
what
She's over
matters
there.
to me is the production of the things that I do. So I gotta
Fantastic.
get all the brain
Fantastic.
matter off my shit. If
I think
y'all
after-
are gonna let me sail, I'm just gonna sing songs and clean brain matter.
All right.
Yeah, you're on shanty duty.
All right. There we go. Rhett, make a performance check to see how well you see shanty it up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're all the grades.
Dude, I'm a shantying motherfucker.
Yeah, you are fucking shantying like crazy.
I just shanty
like
all over this damn boat.
Your boat now sounds like fucking Black Flag. It sounds like the boats in Assassin's Creed 4 going across the waves. So
Occasionally, I put on
Susan.
like the hat of disguise, and I just like dress up like different famous people that we all like that are beloved, and I'm just doing impressions, cleaning brain matter off weapons. I'm just like, give me your weapons, I'll clean your shit.
Fantastic.
And sing my sea shanty songs.
All right, so
Are
you're
you
doing.
seriously telling me that you didn't know I was going to try to sell this boat?
No, I had a feeling, but I did not prepare for it because I figured the other ones would talk you out of it.
Nick, I'd
I'm
like
a
to
little-
swab the deck, please.
You're gonna swab up all the blood.
Yeah.
Roll the
right.
roll the swab.
Roll a swab check.
What?
I
A
think-
swab? Oh god.
No.
I think Gwen does kind of saddle up to Elric and is like, "So you think we missed the pale face caveman?"
If it becomes an issue, I'm sure they'll have us right on it.
What did we miss? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The pale-faced caveman.
Oh yeah.
Those notes that we completely just I'm sure it's fine.
it's fine. All
It'll be
right.
fine.
Everybody, make a perception check.
Yay.
Oh my god. Those natural ones.
Nice.
All right. Elric is actually the first to see it, and in the distance, you start seeing the yeah. You got your and
Looking glass, of course.
in the distance, you start seeing the rooftops of Castellatri, and you could start to see the pier out in the distance. You're getting pretty close. You're probably another 45 minutes to an hour out before you get there. I am going to say, Arnon, you are piloting, so roll a d20 for me. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so
Watch out for the reef.
yeah. What you see is in the mainsail, right in the middle of the boat, one of the ropes on the starboard side. Sorry, starboard. The port side. Sorry, port is left. One of the ropes on the port side, holding tension on the sail, snaps, and you start losing tension in that one sail. So you
I'll get it.
You
I'll
get
get
it.
it.
All right.
I'll get it.
Make
Athletic.
make an athletics check to
Wait,
see if you
I
can.
can't give him bardic inspiration now, right?
You can, absolutely, you can.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna do that.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just start singing about how he's a hero and a half shell, and he has all of the power that he'll ever need as a terrible terrapin.
Fantastic. All right, there's your d6.
All right. I guess I should probably roll it.
Go for it.
Do I have to hit it?
All
Or
right.
do I-
No,
Yes!
it's fine. Don't just remember that you used it. All right, so 20. You run over and you jump up and you grab this rope and pull it down.
Ah!
And with your 540 pounds, now you're holding this
Yeah.
rope, and it's just you're fighting the strength of the entire mainsail. Plus, it kind of looks like you're in a shake weight commercial. You're just so if God damn it.
Thanks for that.
So go.
Fair.
Oh my
It's
god.
okay, guys. I got it.
He's holding on so strong.
Make a dexterity check to try and tie it to the side of the.
Oh my
To
god.
try and tie it to something.
So that's check, right?
Yeah, just do a dexterity check. It's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
17.
You find a cleat and you just tie it off to the side of the cleat.
How did I do that? Holy
Oh my
cow.
god. All right, so you guys are making it in. You go for the next like 45 minutes or so, and you're getting.
Oh wait, since you said 45 minutes to an hour, like we can't do short rests right now, can
No,
we?
not right now. You are way
Okay.
too involved in trying to keep this boat from crashing.
Super
Can
busy.
you remove
Yep.
Rusty as well?
Yeah, I'll remove Rusty. I'm not worried about that.
I hope that Red is singing this whole time about how we're on a boat, a motherfucking boat.
Yeah. On a you know, you're straight flipping copies. You know.
All right, so you guys are coming in, and now comes the question: do any of you know how to stop a boat?
Can Butch throw the anchor over the side again?
Can Butch be part of the anchor? Can
pull
he
up the
drag it to
sails,
the ocean
throw the
floor?
anchor.
I mean, I can jump in front of the boat and push.
What are you gonna
I don't think it's gonna
push
help.
against? All right, I mean,
Yeah, like can he like guide the anchor by being like a mini anchor on the anchor? Can he ride the anchor down?
Pull the sails.
Yeah, I
you can
could.
certainly try.
Yeah, you guys should probably get rid of the sails.
Wouldn't,
Right, that'll slow the
wouldn't
boat down,
Elric
right?
know, based on that incredible intelligence roll, wouldn't he know, like, oh, this is how we stop?
I mean, Elric has a pretty good idea of how a boat works, but he's never actually sailed before, so it's just things he's read. So while he knows the parts and how to get a boat going, he's not 100% sure what you have there to stop the momentum.
Look,
Do I
just reverse the
recognize-
polarity.
Do I recognize any boats that are docked?
I mean, there's boats there that you've seen before, but
Do I
you
not
don't.
like some of them? People that own?
No,
I'm gonna aim our boat straight for the one that I don't like. His boat. And
mostly just fishing boats, and there's a few military galleons and frigates and shit like that. There's a handful of boats parked in the on the pier or in the dock area.
is Steve's boat out there? Because
Fuck Steve.
fuck Steve. I hate
Is
that
there a merchant boat, like a cabbage merchant boat we could crash into?
Make a perception check.
fucking cabbage. My cabbages.
Oh no.
My perception?
Yes. Holy shit.
What?
We have
Fucking
a choice of cabbage
how?
boats.
Oh my
We have our
god.
choice of cabbage boats.
Yeah, so you look up and you do see one merchant vessel. It's right at the end of the end of this one dock. You do see a merchant vessel parked right there at the end.
Oh, hey, look, cabbages. I love cabbages.
I'm gonna aim for the cabbages.
Okay.
No.
Has anybody noticed us coming into the port?
Make a perception check.
The cabbages.
Oh god, yeah, we didn't even ring
You have
any
no
bells
idea.
on our way in.
You have no idea if they see you or not.
But you couldn't
never-
find that goddamn white cloth.
No, I couldn't.
Okay,
I
did
mean, when you roll a
someone,
6,
like find a bell somewhere to ring in like the crow's
All right,
nest or
I'm on
something.
Investigation checks for anybody who's looking for a bell.
I'm steering this motherfucker towards the cabbages. I can't look.
Butch!
All right, Butch, on the bow of the ship, you do see a big alert, like a big warning bell style, or just a big fucking bell.
all right,
I
I'm
can
grabbing it
talk.
and
So-
grabbing the bell on the bow and just ringing as loud as I can, because dang.
Okay, you start hearing, or you start ringing this bell like crazy, and then
I turn over my shoulder and I yell at everyone else, stop the boat! Stop the boat!
so
Avast!
you're ringing
Avast!
this bell-
Back over.
you're ringing this bell, and then from shore, you can start hearing bells ring and everything. So they're definitely aware of you coming in now.
Have the
Can
arrows
I
flag our
with
direction?
my prestidigitation, can I like set all the sails on fire to slow us down?
Now, prestidigitation, you cannot set the sail. I mean, you can start the sail on fire, but
Yeah, why not?
yeah, okay. So you light the corner of the sail on fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
slow
no,
us
that's.
down.
How about Word of Radiance?
Sure, fucking go for it.
Oh no.
I don't know. We're trying to stop it, and you guys didn't lower the sails.
All right, so
We're gonna
uh,
destroy the sails.
so the sails between your prestidigitation and your word of radiance, the sails ignite, and it
Yeah.
starts on slow corners, and then all of a sudden, the sail like full bore. You just see flames licking up,
Oh,
What the
And
fuck
then-
is Rusty doing?
and then what
He's just running around
happens?
the deck panicking.
And
It's
then
like
what
a panicking
happens
mushroom.
is the crossbar that is on top of the sail, which is also made of wood, catches on fire, and now the flames are slowly going towards the mast.
Oh, can Bush just like push the mast over and just get it the fuck off the boat?
maybe.
Like
Do
he
you
can
know-
just like,
I think it's pretty
you know,
stuck in
I kinda
there.
doubt
Yeah,
it, though.
I
but
don't
like
think
maybe it's
I'm gonna-
weakened because
I just
it's been
look
on
over to
fire.
Elric and say, it's fine. It's
the base is not on
I mean-
fire yet. It's just the top
I'm-
that's on fire.
fine.
So-
I'm strong, but I'm not the Hulk.
Yeah.
Let's
Offensive?
maybe just close those sails up.
So the main sail. Did you both ignite the same sail? Because you have 3 masts on the ship. There's the main mast. There's a foremast and an aft mast.
Put
I'm
all the
standing by the
sails up.
bow, so I don't know which one that is.
The bow, that would be the foremast. So the bow mast, whatever the fuck you want to call it, foremast, bow mast, whatever.
Well, that's the one I set on fire because I'm still ringing the bell.
So you set that one on fire. Rhett, which one did you set on fire? The main sail?
Yeah.
Okay, so you set the main sail on fire. So both of those sails, the foresail is going up a lot quicker because you used a more powerful spell, but the main sail, almost the entire sheet is on fire now.
Elric,
it's-
do something.
It's
Elric,
starting to wick through the crossbar and starting to. So the foremast is completely engulfed now. You have like a fucking torch on the bow of your ship now,
Yeah.
Anybody like roasted vegetables?
and you are coming closer and closer to this merchant. Actually, Arnon, make a dexterity check to see if you can steer this thing where you want it to go.
I cannot.
Oh no!
Can I
no.
can I give him guidance?
I mean, you can, but he rolled an 8.
I mean, I'll just wanna try.
Oh my god. Weigh anchor. For the love of the gods, just
Oh
weigh
god,
anchor.
the most you can do is add a D4 to it.
Yes.
All right,
Can I
I
put-
will run over, grab the anchor, and just go overboard.
Are you
Letting
going?
myself.
Are you going
Yeah.
overboard with the anchor?
Yes, I weigh a lot. It'll help.
Yeah, you're gonna guide it.
Oh my god! All
I can
right,
also hold my breath for an hour. so-
Arnon. Yeah, the fucking you're trying, and there's something wrong with this wheel. It's not turning, and
Maybe
you were
it's
going,
I
because
look,
the
I look
boat's
at
on
Elric and I say,
fire.
it's fine.
and you're going straight into the middle of the fucking pier at this
It's
point.
fine.
You are a flaming boat going straight into the middle of the pier. And now Butch goes over to the edge of the boat. He grabs the fucking anchor and jumps overboard. You hear
I'm
this,
swimming downward as fast as I can. with
you
the
hear
anchor.
this massive splash, and he's just make another athletics check, Butch.
No.
So you're
Oh,
going
no.
down, and it's fine. This water is not nearly as deep as you were expecting. So you're going. You were expecting it to be like 50 feet deep, but you're actually so close
yeah.
to the shoreline now that it's actually closer to about 25 feet deep, and you just fucking start wailing straight down as fast as you can, and there's a big giant fucking rock there that you just go slam head first into. So you're gonna take
I can roll it if you want.
you're gonna take
Oh, no? Okay.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
But the anchor catches on the rock, and then you guys on the boat, you see the spindle, like the chain and everything, and the rope all go out to the end. It goes taut, and then Elric, roll a d20.
Oh boy.
DM, describe to me what the cabbage merchant looks like right now.
Well, you're not aiming towards his boat anymore, so he's fine.
Okay.
Oh shit! So
He just got popcorn out now. He's like,
do you remember the scene in the? I'm gonna explain this like through a movie reference. The scene in the first Pirates of the Caribbean where they drop anchor on one side and it just starts tearing through the side of the fucking boat.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And then all of a sudden it's like fucking Tokyo Drift and you're just going, the whole boat's going sideways.
yep.
I'm going to
Like a
need,
glove.
Rhett, you haven't rolled anything for a while. Roll a d20.
Who did you say?
Rhett. Just do /roll space 1d20 in the chat.
You guys can abbreviate that too. It's just /R.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole
Remember
boat.
that time I typed out the word space?
Yes, I do. That was. So it hits the apex of this this arc, and the boat is listing so bad that you can look straight down at the water. Like the entire boat is at probably a 75-degree angle. But then it starts tilting back and the boat actually comes to rest. And it's still on fire. But you guys are not moving anymore. The entire side, the entire port side, front of the port side of the boat is ripped to shit from the anchor. The masts, the foremast and the main mast are completely engulfed in flames, and the flames are actually reaching down towards the deck right now, but the boat is stopped and you're probably a good 150 feet away from the dock.
Like a glove.
And I'm just underwater,
And you're
giving thanks. Giving
But
thanks.
are there boats? Are there like little boats like attached to this
Yes.
one that we can take?
Yeah, there's a couple of the little landing vessels, the
Well,
little
let's get on
rowboats.
this fire boat and get in some vessels.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my head above the water and be like, "Oh,
Wait, can Butch just like can we get in boats and then Butch like we kind of like use him as a motor?
Well, Butch's swim speed is not any faster than yours, so it wouldn't make a difference. So, all right.
except I don't have to lift my mouth to breathe.
No. All
Like,
right.
I can just stay down for
On that note, we're going to take about a 15-minute break real quick. Actually, it's probably going to be closer to like 5 to 10-minute break. But you guys are evacuating your burning, half-destroyed boats that you
Listen,
did make
Rhett,
it back.
there is room on that door for me, okay?
All right. On that note, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
I don't know about that.
God. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Hello.
Hello.
You
All right.
back.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh my god, you guys don't cease to amaze me. That's for damn sure.
What do you mean?
I was not expecting any of that, and it's amazing.
Now you know.
So, question: the gems,
Yes.
I put them in as the general in the general ledger,
Okay.
but is that something that like is person specific?
No, I mean, right? You like it depends on how you guys want to split stuff up, but you can use them. You can attempt to use them as currency if you would like. You can try and sell them for money. There's specific spells that might cost gems to do, so depends on what you want to do with them. You just know that each one of them has a rough value of probably around 50 gold. If you wanted to sell them, that's probably what you could get out of them if you could find a vendor to buy them.
You know, in real life, I do dabble in vendor management.
Oh my god.
It's actually why I have
allergies.
to drive to Michigan in the morning. So, yay.
Oh, fun times.
Mm.
It's all right. Before the call, you missed me talking about how I'm going to have to drive my stepdaughter to Georgia on Friday. She moved out of her apartment on Sunday, and she's moving down with her dad, who lives just north of Atlanta. So I am going to probably get up in the morning and climb in the U-Haul and drive down to Georgia and unload her at her dad's house, then return the U-Haul, and then fly back that same night.
Sounds very similar to when I moved to Maryland.
Really?
Mm.
All right.
But yeah, I have to drive to Utica, Michigan tomorrow, so I have
I
to
don't-
leave at 6:30.
I don't even know where Utica, Michigan is. I know where Utica, Ohio is.
It's
'Cause
outside of
they-
Detroit, apparently.
Okay.
Detroit.
Rock City?
I've spent a lot
Yeah.
of time in Canton because, well, that's
spent
where the
a-
business is from. So
I spent a lot of time in, I think it's Auburn Hills, or there's another one right next to it. I can't remember, but that's where the Audi North America headquarters is. So lots of trainings there.
The rental they gave me today is a Lincoln, and I sat there for a good 5 minutes trying to figure out how to put that car in drive.
It's a Lincoln.
It was
Sometimes you drive, but you don't know where you're going.
Yeah,
that's what it's
there's not a
like
gear shift,
to drive a Lincoln.
Matthew. Why aren't you telling me about that? How about you? All right. Tell me how to put this in drive.
All right. Because
It was a button. It was buttons next to the radio. That's what it is. It's not.
yeah,
I'm like, this is not real life, dude. This is not how cars work.
that is crazy.
Dude, yeah, I had to text it to my dad because my dad travels a lot for work too, and I was like, dude, Lincolns are awful. Like, who asked for this?
all right. I'll tell you who asked for it. Sometimes when you open your freezer and you don't have any pants on, and you feel that cold breeze blowing through your nether regions, that's what it feels like to drive a Lincoln.
No, it doesn't.
All right, I
Like
think
a-
we're
It
back.
feels like visible confusion.
Like
All
a
right.
cold breeze on your junk.
Lincoln.
All right, so are you guys ready?
I had a
No.
teeny bit of chaos in the house
Okay.
during the landing. Can someone recap?
Oh,
what
are you
exactly
kidding
happened?
me?
I'm
it
not.
went fine.
My-
It went fine.
It went
My
fine. Everything
dog-
was fine.
Ate a fist-sized hole in the wall. So
Jesus Christ.
I had to deal with that.
Oh my
immediately.
god, you missed
Um,
probably the greatest moment of D&D in the history of D&D. I'm sorry.
Basically, your
is
dog's
really heartbreaking.
made a fist, like a giant celestial-sized fist in the hole of our ship. that we
Yeah.
acquired.
Stunning.
So, yeah, they set the boat on fire trying to put the
Okay.
sails down.
Twice.
Hey, it worked. The sales are gone.
More or
Yeah, they're
less.
gone.
So, just a quick overview. You're gonna have to watch the recording to get because it was fantastic. But you guys got the boat stopped, but that's because Rhett and Butch lit the sails on fire. The sails then lit the masts on fire. So the whole boat started, or the masts started flaming. Butch jumped overboard with the anchor, and as I described it, the scene from the first Pirates of the Caribbean when they drop the anchor on one side and it starts tearing out the side of the fucking ship, and then you guys, like Tokyo Drift, slid and almost capsized, and luckily Rhett rolled a 15 so you didn't capsize and stopped, and now you guys are sitting probably about 150 200 feet from, or let's say 150 200 yards away from the dock. Because 150 feet is not that far. It's like 200 yards away from the or meters for our non-American friends, away from the edge of the docks.
I really wish I would have
you're
remembered
hearing
to get,
bells.
like, the captain's coat. I feel like I'd want to wear it.
Make an investigation check to see if you can, or see if you can find the captain's coat real quick. Although you have a cloak on, so you'd have to switch between the cloak, but it's up to you.
No. Layers, man. Damn.
Sorry, no captain's coat for you. All right, so now you are stopped. Butch has popped his little turtle head back up. Right? You came back up?
Yeah, I got to
okay.
make sure my friends are okay.
All right, so you popped back up. Everybody else, you're still on the deck. The boat is rapidly starting to catch fire. The flames have now made their way down the mast and are starting to lick on the deck.
So we're looking for lifeboats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
you do
listed
see
as-
there are lifeboats hanging off this. There's still a few lifeboats left hanging off the side of the boat.
Yeah, so Butch is 540 pounds, right? So that, like, so one person goes, like, how many people can fit in the
No,
can
no.
be-
I do not need to get in a lifeboat. I can pull a lifeboat.
It really, you need, if Butch is in a lifeboat, you need two boats. You need one for Butch and one person, and then the other three can fit into a different boat. Without Butch, you're about 150 yards, roughly. Without Butch in a lifeboat, you all four could fit into a lifeboat, but you're going to be reaching like maximum lifeboat capacity there.
Is anybody coming out to us at all yet?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because of everything that's going on around you.
Oh yeah, I still have my hawk.
You hear the bells ringing, but you don't see. You can't. There's too much shit going around. There's flames everywhere. There's wood splintering and crackling. You can't really see anything.
I got an 18. Oh wait,
Disadvantage.
am I close enough to the boat that I have disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah. You're in the water, so you definitely have disadvantage.
Boo.
All right, yeah, you guys can't really see whether or not anybody's coming. There's too much shit going on around you.
Well, I'm gonna swim over and try to rescue my friends.
All right.
Wait, I rolled a 25.
Hit the little minus because it's disadvantage. Roll over the 25 and hit the little minus on the left. Yeah.
Oh.
Elric,
9.
you can see shapes moving down the dock and running towards the edge of the docks.
Lifeboats, everyone, lifeboats.
I bet we're gonna get a promotion.
Yeah.
All
Or
right,
a demotion if we're lucky.
so are you guys doing one
I
boat or
don't
two?
think we can get demoted any further than we actually are.
Are
think-
you
Already
swimming?
are.
I mean, it's only 150 yards,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I should roll to swim.
It's,
Okay.
it's only about 150 yards. Butch, you can make. Oh shit.
I would like to
You can
step off
hold your.
into a lifeboat boat like Captain Jack did off of the boat onto the beach. Speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. So
I think the boat is sinking rapidly enough. It's pulling me under.
no, Butch, you're fine. The boat's not sinking yet. It's still sitting.
Oh, okay.
It's still sitting level. It's just on fire, and it's on fire from the top. So it hasn't breached. The hull is still intact.
We're
Okay.
gonna steal a boat and we're gonna set it on fire.
All right. So Butch, you can make it if you want to swim to shore. That's fine. What is
Oh
the
no
rest
no
of
no
you doing?
no! I am not swimming ashore. I'm swimming over to help my friends.
Okay, so you're swimming up. Are you trying to get back onto the boat to help your friends?
No, I'm trying to get the lifeboats so they can get in the
Okay.
lifeboats.
The lifeboats are hanging off the side of the boat.
Like the
Right now.
like the side that's not in the water.
The boat from the
Ooh,
side,
that's a
you're
good-
probably a good story above the waterline is the
Okay.
deck of the boat.
Do you want to check to lower the lifeboats, or can we just lower them?
Just lower the lifeboats if that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Are you
lower one.
you're lowering one? All right, so you lower the lifeboat, you all climb into the lifeboat, disconnect it. Butch, you're standing there, you kind of guide the lifeboat down. So now
All right.
I think we can in economy class for 150 yards. We don't need business class. One is good.
You're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine. You can make it. So you start rowing and Nat. Got it. Sorry.
It's like,
You
"Nat,
start-
what,
20.
20?
Hold on.
And I was like, there's no one
Gloves
named
are
Madeline
over
here.
on the
Rude.
over next to the white thing with the snacks and stuff. They're over there. They're right on the front. Sorry. So you make it over to the shore and you see tens of people, like dozens of people, soldiers and everything, running up and like making a perimeter right on the edge. You see bows drawn and everything, and right there in the front, just sauntering through everything, is Major Ironhaft, and he just looks down at you guys and he's like, "What the fuck did you do?
We found a boat.
You found part of a boat."
I'd like
I-
to roll persuasion.
I would like to
Oh,
point out
the
that
whole-
although we may not have an additional boat, the Shan definitely have one less boat.
He makes
Wait.
a very good point.
All right, he just kind of shakes his head, and then he like turns and kind of looks at the guys next to him, and he just kind of does like that half-cocked nod, and you see the like 4 soldiers closest to him like kind of draw or loose their weapons and fling them back, and then like reach arms down and start helping you guys back up on the up onto the dock. And then
Oh. I'll go ahead and hand him the note we found.
all right. So he looks at the note and just looks at you and he's like, "The general's going to want to see this." And he hands you back the note. And then he says, and then he just kind of motions for you guys to follow him. So while you
Can the dock support my weight?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
yeah.
All
they
right.
can
I'm gonna-
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know how
toss
big the
one of
dock is.
soldiers the keys to the boat.
keys to the boat.
Nod at him as we walk.
He's just
away.
like, "The fuck is this?" In the background, the
And they're
hall.
not keys. It's just like random bones.
Yeah.
Of some of those people
It-
that we
in-
toss them as if they're keys.
In the background, the hull of the boat has caught
Not a
on fire,
scratch.
and you just hear this as the main mast just falls sideways and splashes into the water.
And we're just gonna walk away because cool
Because
guys.
cool guys don't look at explosions.
No, yeah, we don't like it explosions.
We're just gonna reservoir dog it. Reservoir dog it right away from there.
Also, Major, it seems we could do with some training in sailing.
There's a few things that you guys could use some training in.
I didn't know that boats came in
And
that
I
big
just be like,
size.
rude. Do you know who my parents are?
Yes, you've told
Don't
me
talk to
about
me like
20
that.
times already.
Oh my god.
I think they should come with brakes.
All right, so you guys start walking towards the fort, and I'm just gonna throw this map up just so we have it. God damn it! Except for it's right behind everything. So hold on a second.
I think Gwen would like pat the major on the head and be like, "We did good." As she's walking by.
All right, I'm gonna set this just because there's not much that we need to see here. So you guys are down. Let me know when the map loads. It's just the bandit map again.
It loaded.
All right.
It's on mine.
All right, cool. So you guys were right where these 3 docks are up here. So you guys walked off of this central dock, and while you guys are walking, he's taking you to the Citadel, which is the fort. You see this walled fort, a very small castle. It's really just more or less a keep with a stone wall around it. It sits on a hillside that probably raises a good bit above the bay, so you do have kind of an outlook across the entire bay, and there is actually a little bit of an incline from the rest of the city, so it is kind of on a point above everything. While you're walking up there, I'm assuming you guys are explaining to him what happened.
Detailed
Yes.
report as much as we can manage.
All right, and he's just like,
Is this where my persuasion roll goes?
all right, so yeah, 23 persuasion roll. He's definitely listening. He's listening intently to what you guys are saying about the cave and the hidden tunnel and everything. He's like, yeah, this is above my pay grade. This is definitely something that you guys need to bring to the general. So you walk through. He's leading you along, and you walk through this gated, archway into this main courtyard towards this tower. And I say tower. It's probably only about like 3 or 4 stories tall, and it's a very like edge of the world style castle keep thing. So it's still very humble. Still very. It's not like fucking a major fortress. This is very much a small town fortress. You walk in, and in the main entry hall, it's a round room, and it's fairly empty. You see a couple people walking around. This is very much like an entry foyer. There is a spiral staircase that goes up the left-hand wall that Undone starts taking you to. You walk up to the second story, and it opens up into, there's a little bit of a hallway, and you can see candle lights and like roaring firelight behind that. What you hear it before you see it, and what you hear is a familiar voice, and you hear, hold on one second here. Sorry, give me one second. All right, so you hear a voice, a deep kind of gravelly voice that says, "My lady, that's what I've been talking about, This would be the perfect time to lift everyone's spirits." And then you hear a female voice in response to that. Just says, "I have told you over and again, this is not the time or the place for such frivolity. But if I were to, Mr. Lacrosse, I have already given you my answer. This is not the place for you to set up your carnival. Please, I have other business to attend to." And a couple seconds pass, and then exiting out of the door, you see Hugh Percival Lacrosse in his cape, and he's just kind of huffing. He's putting his top hat back on. He's adjusting his gloves. He sees you guys, and he just kind of like tips the brim of his hat, and he's like, "Oh,
Quinn waves
hello.
Excitedly.
Guathrinus. It's good to
I
see
just
you
like
guys
do the
again."
head nod.
Yes. Hello, it's good to see you guys again. Hope you have been staying out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
and he starts walking past you and walking down.
Does
down
he
the
look?
stairs.
Does he look injured still?
No, he's. This is the next day. He seems.
Well, yes, but he did take like a.
He took a bolt to the shoulder or something. I forget, but yeah, he seems fine. He's not really showing. At least if he is injured, he's putting on a pretty good persona of not showing it. So, if you would like to make a perception check to see any clearer than that, you can. But
I just, he seems friendly.
yeah,
If he needs healed, I'd heal him.
Does Gwen perceive anything?
no, he seems fine. So, you guys walk in, and what you see in front of you is a large room with stone pillars down either side. In the middle, you see a giant stone table on top of these purple carpets. You see chairs surrounding the table. On the table, you see what looks like it could potentially be a battle map with different flags of different colors positioned along the map. You see paperwork strewn out, and on one side of the table you see perched, standing, a female tiefling with purple skin, her horns curved back, shoulder length black hair, kind of half hunched forward with her hands tripoded on the table, staring down at these papers and just kind of shaking her head. I'll pull the map up now so you can get an idea of the room.
Do any of the papers, do we know if they look anything similar to what was on the boat?
I mean, this just looks like basic paperwork.
We gotta drop our tokens in.
Oh, you can't see anything?
No.
Yep.
Hold on.
I do not have a token with vision in this room.
We don't need that. All right, there you go.
There we go.
All right, so you guys pull in
It's pretty.
over. Where is it? Sorry. You guys walk in. You're in this corner over here, and you see across the way. Like I said, she's standing on the edge there, kind of half leaned forward, and the major, she doesn't even look up, and the major is like, General. She looks up at him, she glances up, and she's like, fuck, sorry, my brain stopped working. I forgot his name for a second. I don't have. What do you have for me? These, sorry, I'm doing Hugh's voice. These are the recruits that I told you about that we sent to chase the lead of the murders in the tavern yesterday. And she looks across at all of you and he's like, okay, which one of you wants to tell me what happened? Any day now. I am a very busy woman.
Oh, he gave me the scroll back, didn't he? Buck
Yes.
passer. I'll just walk up and hand her the scroll.
Okay. So you walk, she looks at you, just kind of just in a very impatient way, just kind of grabs the paper out of, what is this? What
She
what
doesn't
am I
have time to read, apparently.
So what is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Where did you find this?
We found that on the ship that we
Procure.
procured and managed to bring in.
You mean
open up.
the torch that is currently sinking in the middle of my bay? Is that
Yeah,
the
we
boat
did
you're
that.
talking
It was
about?
great.
Potato.
Oh, that ship is called a torch?
Floating torch.
Makes a lot more sense now.
Right. Well, in either case, we did make our way to the desired destination, and we completed our mission.
You completed your mission. So you found this boat. This is where the Shanians were coming from, I'm assuming?
They're all dead too.
Fantastic. Did you find out any more information for me?
They're looking for cave people.
Cave people. Okay. Actually, every one of you make a history check. Elric with advantage.
Ooh. Just in case. Yep.
You studious little turtle.
All right. So
A turtle never forgets.
I'm guessing I heard a story on the way here.
all of you except for Arnon have heard this term before. And while you're not super familiar with what it means, typically ash-faced is a derogatory term you've heard from somebody who is from the Underdark. Elric, you're from the Underdark. You've heard that term your entire life.
I've been hanging out with an ash face this whole time.
Oh shit!
However,
Your ash-faced lover.
ash-faced cavemen specifically, you know of, and it's not Drow, but you've seen these guys many times in the Underdark. These are the Duragar.
Yep. I believe what they're referring to are Dwergar.
The Duragar, what are they doing here? I didn't think that there were any Duragar even remotely close to us. There hasn't been an opening to the Underdark in this region for eons. Or at least centuries, I don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of thing. I just know that there has not been so where are they coming from? I'm not asking you. I know you do not know. These are rhetorical questions. I'm just trying to speak out loud. Think out loud. So she kind of paces back and forth. And she looks at Ironhaft. What your people and the Duragar share a similarity in ancient ancestor. What do you know of it? What do you know of them? And he just kind of, I'm not a studier, ma'am. I don't know. I know that a long time ago we were the same race, and then they kind of went off on their own and dug too deep and awoken something dark in the darkness. I don't know. Okay, well, you're not very helpful then, are you? So, the caves. I'm assuming you found caves then. These are the caves that you traveled through?
We found caves, but we didn't see anything that led further deep.
Okay, very
Killed a
good.
big nipple.
That is interesting. So,
Had teeth.
a toothy nipple. Okay. This is interesting. So, Ironhaft. Yes, ma'am. Put a post on this cave. Have these fine specimens of people show you where this cave entrance is, and put a patrol there. Make sure that nothing can get in or out. Have some of your scouts scout through the cave and see if you can find any tunnels. Anything that they missed. He just kind of looks and nods and starts heading out of the room, leaving you with the general. As for you four, five. There's 5 of you. I can count. As for you 5, you did well. You did well today. I will
Even
have...
when I set the stuff on fire? Even when I fired
Okay,
stuff?
you did okay. You did okay. Well might be a little bit of an overstatement, but you did okay. It would have been better if you had brought an actual ship and not a torch that is slowly going to clog up my shipping lanes. Because now we have to recreate the shipping lanes around this boat that you have sunk in the middle of the bay. This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, but reclaimed wood is like worth a lot of money, so we did you a favor. You're
Are
welcome.
you going to go dive for it?
Mm-hmm. Good.
If that's what you want.
Well,
You're
you
the
could.
boss.
And she points. You could dive for it all day, Mr. Turtleman, but you are not the one running your little elven mouth like this one is.
I'm sorry. What did you call my friend?
An elven? Is she not an elf?
I'm half elf.
Is that an insult? Do you find offense to that?
Little elf girl.
Little elf girl.
I'm pretty sure she's tall for a half elf.
Anyway.
Butch,
You-
I'm the one with bad charisma.
I'm the one with high charisma.
Are you done now? Don't forget
I'm
who you are
following your
talking.
lead.
Don't forget who you are talking to. I am the general and I am the leader of this town. You are merely foot soldiers. Do not forget your place. Now, there is other business that I would like to talk to you about. If you guys are up for another assignment, or would you guys need a little bit of time to recuperate from your past experience?
We gotta show him where his cave is, at least.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure we could show him on a map.
All right. Well, take the night. This next thing, it is not a super pressing detail. It is not something that has to be taken care of today. Take the night. Find out. Rest. Recuperate from your adventure. And then come back to me tomorrow and I will have an assignment for you. Now, please, I have lots of work to do. You can find your own way out, correct? And she kind of looks down and starts, like, completely ignoring you and starts going through these papers again and everything and starts,
Are
like...
there any, like, treats on the table?
Any treats?
Or, like, snacks? Just on the table where she is?
You see,
I mean, I'd be down for seeing if there are treats or snacks.
I think that's an investigation check.
yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check if you really want to know. Jesus
Are there any
Christ.
rolls?
Snacks!
There's a hero's feast on that fucking
Absolutely. So you see, first thing you see is a pretty plain, like, goblet with a dark red liquid in it. Very, very dark red wine.
You gonna dip your finger in it?
Oh,
I would not recommend dipping your finger in my wine. Thank you very much.
And I put my whole mouth on the cup then.
So you do see a small plate on the side, and it's got some assorted, like, you know, vegetables, some little biscuity type, like, bread kind of things on it, but just like little.
Are there any meats and
I
cheeses there? I
believe-
mean,
Yeah, it's a small charcuterie board.
No. In the accent.
It is.
Yes!
It is a small charcuterie board. Charcuterie.
what?
Charcuterie. Charcuterie. Do you not have a charcuterie?
I think,
Get the fuck out
You
of
seem
my
really
office.
cultured. I'm glad I asked.
I think she like Gwen just nods and just grabs a handful of vegetables and just like walks away.
Get the fuck out of my office. All right, so you guys head down and you're back
As
out.
we're leaving, I will propose that we go and wait for
Agreed.
the ash-faced man.
Does
I'm an ash man.
people have spell slots?
Is there an alternative phrase we should be using other than ash-faced caveman if that is in fact
I mean, you know
gonna
now
piss
that
him off?
you know that that they are referred to as Durgar. And-
Durgar?
Yeah, and it was plural, ash-faced cavemen.
Okay.
Oh. Do you want to wait for the Durgars?
I believe we can call them ash holes.
Agreed. Caves or holes?
Let's go wait for the ash holes.
Yeah.
All right, is that what you're doing? Is that you're just gonna go hang out in the cave?
Can we rest for a
No,
bit?
no, we ought to,
Yeah.
Rest in town for the night.
I don't know, man. This her office seems pretty spacious.
Oh my god.
I don't think I want to. I just stole her vegetables. I don't think I want to stay there. So I think I'm gonna go to wherever we've slept before, I guess.
I
All right.
love how the carpet matches her skin tone, though.
That's a happy accident. I didn't even think about that.
Some feng shui right there.
Yeah, it is. All right, so you guys
We
head
pulls the
down.
room together.
You guys head down and you head out of the fortress there. And in these first few buildings right here, or actually the buildings across from the citadel right here, that like this weird triangle shape, or whatever the fuck shape you want to call that, trapezoidal shape is, and then the couple boxes next to those are actually the communal barracks
Like
style.
barracks, yeah.
So if you would like to, you could rest there. It is only about midday at this point after everything. Maybe early afternoon. Yeah, probably with the travel time back and the burning of the boat, you're probably looking about 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Is the major still with us?
No, he took off. So what would you like to do? The day is yours.
I mean, I like naps.
Transcribe.
Right. Yeah, that's the one thing I want to take care of is copying that scroll of blur into my
Okay.
spell book.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Need my token on the map.
Oh, my bad. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Rick. All right, and just
There we go.
all right. There.
Arcana.
Everybody should be on the map now, so you should be able to do an Arcana check.
Okay, big money, no whammy.
Oh yeah, without a problem. You're able to spend the couple hours in the evening to go ahead and transcribe that into your spellbook, so you can add blur to your known spells.
Ooh.
What else do you guys want to do?
Do I feel like if I were to go down for the night, I might wake up more able, better prepared for the world,
Whether or not that happens tonight,
a little advanced?
you are not 100% sure. So you,
Oh my
you don't know.
gosh.
Maybe we need to go kill some more shit.
You know, I've got on my little character picture there, it looks like I have javelins. I should probably go get some javelins.
Okay.
Just because they're in my character picture, and I'm pretty strong. It would be good for me to have some.
Sure. Now, down near the X, near the tavern you guys were in, is the shops that were owned by the merchants that were slain the day before. So they do have a couple. Like, there are some people that are still working some of them, but their inventory is fairly light at the moment, and they don't. Without those guys, you know that they're probably not getting much in right now.
Well, they probably have some javelins.
You can most certainly go ask.
I'd like to go find out.
All
Are there
right.
any bazinitches around here I could grind?
No. We are not murder hoboing in the fucking city.
We should probably find somewhere to sell those statues and stuff that we found.
Okay, hold on 1 second here.
Maybe somebody with a good charisma score could get us a good price.
Yeah, of course. Let me just buy some javelins.
I might
But apparently though, like I can get free, I tend to get free meals and room and board because by using my name. So I think that should also transfer to merchants if my parents are so damn famous.
Cool. I'll just not get involved.
Well, you have free room and board in the barracks.
I'm just
so
saying,
you're
I
aware.
think that should also translate if they're so famous.
Okay.
To translate to discounts.
I mean, you can
Discount
absolutely.
javelins and discount.
You can. I mean,
Whatever's.
you could absolutely try. That is something you could do. All right. So who's doing what?
I think
We got-
after. Oh, you go ahead.
We got statues to sell
And javelins to buy.
and javelins to buy. Do we know of stores around here, or would there be like a
Yes.
commissary or something that we should
yeah.
go to? Or?
Like right around the tavern, there are a few shops. There is get the fuck out of here. No, we're not using that name. There is the Guardian Bear, which is the usually arms and armor. There
That's promising.
is. We are not using the name Florist Gump. Get the fuck out of here.
Florist Gump.
That's an amazing name.
That
Why
is-
would you not use that? Why? Why would you deny us that?
That is a great herbalist shop.
That's
It is.
fantastic.
There is an herbalist shop called Florist Gump. It is a little bit farther away, if that's where you wanted to go.
Sweet.
Um,
I think Gwen definitely wants to check that out.
All right, that's canon now.
Yep.
And you do have another place called one second. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry.
A cat companion has joined me. It doesn't normally come down here, so this is pretty cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Elric. You
No.
also find there is a general goods store called the Purple Canvas that is also
Kitty.
right over there. That is just, general goods and such. So you have
goods?
general goods. General goods.
General goods?
General goods.
General Goods, here to report for duty.
So all of those are
Is it
in that
duty
general.
free? Because it's
Shut the fuck up.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, these are nice things.
very, very Drax approach to understanding things.
All right, so you have the Guardian Bear, which is the arms and armor. There is Florist Gump, which is the herbalist shop. There is the Purple Canvas, and there is also a store called the Flawless Tome, which is more of like a bibliothèque, library style bookstore.
I don't. Do I even
Can you
have
listen
money?
one more time?
The Guardian Bear,
Mm-hmm.
arms and armor. Florist Gump, herbalism.
Okay.
The Purple Canvas, which is general goods.
Perfect.
The Flawless Tome, which is books and shit. Books, papers,
Books and shit. Got it.
books and shit.
Thank you.
I think we should go to the general store and sell our statues.
Agree.
All right.
Are we going to hang on to gems, or are we going to pawn those out at this stage?
I think that we should hang on to them in case there's spells
Yeah.
that require them later.
And they're more
I mean,
portable.
because we have communal money and then private money.
Yeah.
Because we have 165 in gold, 6 in silver outside of the gems.
We've
Huh?
got the statues, we've got the scarf, or handkerchief, to sell. We've
I have a
got-
trophy
Did-
from an animal I've killed.
Are we
I
going to
have no
sell the
money.
leather skull cap too? It's probably not going to be worth anything, but
The leather.
Well-
That was the cap of disguise. Was the leather skull cap?
Yeah, that's your cap of
oh
disguise.
no, I thought that was separate.
No, that was one thing.
Okay.
right, let's see what we can get out of the statues and the handkerchief.
For full
And then-
transparency, Gwen took the dice and has no intention upon selling them. The bone dice.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Make sure that was clear.
I saw it in the eyes. Those dice were no longer on the table.
The snake eyes.
Heyo.
That handkerchief could have been old man handkerchief of disguise. He puts it on his head.
So we walk into the general store.
All right, so you walk into the purple canvas, and you see
Halflings?
halflings.
Oh my gosh, halflings everywhere. It is ridiculous.
So you see random just stuff everywhere. It's a very cluttered store. You see, like over here there's cooking gear. Over here there's like random pieces of, like scrap. You see stacks of like just like bags, sacks of what could potentially be like grains and stuff like that. You see just racks and racks of just like little trinkets and
The sacks.
baubles.
Who brought the
Sacks.
portal to the china shop?
Oh no.
Watch
Do I
your
even
shell,
fit in
Butch.
here?
And you see behind the counter is this little halfling sitting there, and he's kind of like writing through what looks like almost like a ledger or something. And you see him like take his pen, and he's just like counting things on the wall. Then he goes back to his ledger. He's writing down, and then he hears the door open, and he looks up, and he's like, "Hey, welcome. What can I do for you?"
I take 3 steps in, turn around, knock something over, and walk right back out.
Yeah.
Can I attempt
Can
to
you-
catch what he knocks over with my mage hand?
With your make a
Please do.
make a dexterity check.
Okay. Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
You
Oh, thank goodness.
you whip out, and the astral hand just boom, right underneath it. He's like, thank you.
So-
Sir, big green guy, can you maybe wait outside?
I'm gonna sit outside.
Okay, thank you. There's a lot of stuff in here, man.
Yeah, and
Want
I'm a
us
lot
to
of.
look for
I'm just
something
like,
for you,
hey,
Butch?
totally understand. Just like kind of just calm him down a little bit, and then hey,
Oh,
we have
I'll
some
be
stuff
alright.
to sell. We have some
Yeah.
things that we've found on our adventures that we'd like to sell.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you have? I'm always interested. I like stuff. What can I do? What
Oh
what
my
do you
gosh.
have?
I love this guy.
What's your name, friend?
My name is Jandar. Jandar Adpeter. Jandar Adpeter.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let my friend Arnon explain these really cool bone statues that we got.
Oh, okay. What do you have?
They're bone statues.
I mean that's kind of what she said. Can I see him? Do you have him
Yeah.
with you?
There you go. I set them on the counter.
All right. So you
As
set
you
all
can
4
tell,
of
he
them.
has a lot. He's a man of many words.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I've seen these. I haven't seen these in a long time.
They're religious and stuff.
Yeah, these are. And he starts looking over them, and
What was the store? The purple what?
purple canvas.
Canvas.
Oh, these are. Wow. Yeah, these are. This one's. I think it's from Olenia. This is old. These two are ancient Longian, I think. Where'd you find these, if I can ask?
In a box.
Oh, okay. He
In a
looks
cave.
he looks over to you, Rhett. He's like, he's not very talkative, is he?
Yeah, we did some adventuring in a cave to make our way over here to you so that we could see your fine store. And
Okay.
just on our adventures we came across these, and we knew that you would be knowledgeable enough to tell us what they were and give us truly what they were worth. Should we decide
Fantastic.
to turn them over to you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you chose to bring these here. Give me just a minute to look over these. And he starts. He turns around and he's looking. He's got this shelf full of books behind him, and he's like fingering through them. And he's like, okay. And he pulls out this big tome and he starts flipping through the pages and everything. He finds a page near the middle, and he's like, starts looking at it. Then he picks up one of the statues and he starts comparing the two. Flips a couple pages. Starts, yeah, okay, these are pretty much exactly what I thought. I'll tell you what.
You're a very smart man.
Well, thank you. I could give you probably, for all three of them, probably 50 gold, I think, would be fair.
I think considering the amount of interest that you had when we first came in before you even pulled up a book, I think that you're aware that they're worth more than that. And I think I'd like to roll charisma.
Make a persuasion check.
Are there 4?
Well, there's 3 statues and then the handkerchief.
I thought there were 4 statues in the handkerchief.
There's 4 statues and the handkerchief.
Okay.
So, yeah. So instead of 50, he actually said 60 pieces of gold. All right. 17. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what? You drive a hard bargain, but let's see here. And he starts like doing the math in his head and everything.
I think that we could also promise to come back again when the next time we're back through town to make sure that he gets first dibs on whatever spoils we decide to offload.
All right, we could I could probably do them for about maybe we could do 80 gold. 80 gold. That's probably about as high as I can go, though. That is as high as I can go.
80 gold per statue.
No, 80 gold total.
What do you guys think? Let me speak to my party real quick.
Okay, take your time. He
Dex
turns around
is
and starts
bargaining here.
looking through his book.
I think when he found him, he said they were like 25 a piece, so 80's a good price, I think. Or selling them to a store.
Are you guys good with adding 80 to our communal gold? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
My friend, you have a deal.
Awesome. Excellent. Perfect. Here, and he reaches down and starts digging out and wraps up this small little sack full of coins, and he's like, all right, do you want a receipt? Do you want a receipt with this to show the sale? He starts like whipping out a blank piece of paper and a pen. He starts scribbling down before you even answer him. He's just scribbling down. He rips this piece of paper out and starts handing it to you.
I guess I'll take this, friend.
All right.
All right.
Fantastic. All right.
If you show him the handkerchief.
We have only gotten as far as bone statues at this point. So I think that... Okay, so we have some other items that we'd like to show you that we also, grabbed on our journeys.
Fantastic.
My friend of many words would love to tell you what else we...
Oh, very good. Fantastic. What else did you find? I'm sorry, say that again?
It's a handkerchief.
So it is. Oh, and he kind of rolls it over his hand. Oh,
it's silk.
This is silk. It's
Damascus print.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a stain on it.
Sorry about that.
Okay, well, I mean, in the condition it's in with the stains and the kind of musty, moldy smell, it is a rare-ish item, but with the condition it's in, the most I could probably do is 10 gold for you.
You guys good with the 10 gold for the musty handkerchief?
I give
I think
him an affirmative grunt.
Great.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Here, and he reaches down and hands you another stack of 10 gold and starts quickly scribbling down the receipt and rips it off. And he's like, here's your receipt. You take that. Now, what else? What else can I do for you?
Buy some ball bearings.
How do we want to? I think we might wander around the store a bit. If we think of something else that we want to sell to you or pass on.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll be right here. You let me know.
A group of soldiers / adventurers would be interested in.
I'm sorry.
Ball
what?
bearings.
Anything a group of
Yelling at
soldiers
her,
/ adventurers be work.
I mean, I think he said something about ball bearings out there.
Nice ball bearings.
Yeah, he is screaming into the store, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm outside.
Straight into the store.
Because he walked out because he was destroying property.
Guys,
He's
ball
had too much
bearings.
fun today.
And caltrops.
Okay, so we do have one bag of ball bearings left.
And buy a mirror.
Oh, okay. Don't be the hostility's not really necessary, but
No, he's just yelling into us because we're far away. We made him feel outside.
Okay. He sounds very angry. Is he always this angry?
I'm not angry. I'm just big.
Okay.
Embarrassed.
Okay, fair. Okay. So we do have one bag of ball bearings left. It's got about 1,000 of them in there. They're little guys, so there's a lot of them in that bag. And I could do that for you for about 1 gold piece, if that's what you want.
I'm not aware of the market price of ball.
They're good. They're good for stone floors.
I don't think we're gonna get a better price than that.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what did your big fella out there also yell for?
Caltrops and a mirror.
Okay, caltrops. Yeah, we do. We do actually have some of those here too. We do have a bag of about. I think there's about 20 of them in there. That also would be about 1 gold.
You got a cold?
No. Oops. No. Why?
No reason.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so that would be about 1 gold, and I do have mirror. Like, how big of a mirror are you looking for? Are you looking for just like a little hand mirror, or are you looking for like a mirror for your door?
What?
Big enough to look around a corner.
Okay, well,
You got a mirror on a stick?
I don't have a mirror on a stick, but I have a mirror you could put on a stick.
You got a mirror and a stick?
I do have a mirror and a stick. I have this mirror.
Oh, can we just maybe we can get some small mirrors to put on our weapons.
Does he have a telescoping stick?
No, I just got a stick.
He wants to know if you got a selfie stick.
I have this mirror, and he pulls out this from under the desk. It's like this fucking fancy like hand mirror you would see like a noble woman using, and it's got like this silver etched back.
So like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't pretend like y'all haven't seen it. Yeah. Everybody's seen Beauty and the Beast.
It's like the oval with the handle, and it's got this silver embroidered like flower pattern on the back of it, and then it's just I do have this. It's not real silver. It's I think it's pewter actually, because it kind of smells a little, and it makes my hands smell a little funny when I hold it. But
would you take a silver for it instead of a gold?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cursed, guys. Don't do it.
So,
tell us more about the history of the mirror.
It's a knockoff.
Okay.
It's just, I mean,
Insight check?
Go for it. Insight check. Yeah, you don't have any idea. You can't read this guy at all.
Can I do an insight check?
Not from outside. No, you cannot. You can barely hear this.
Disadvantage?
You can do an outside check.
I can do one.
Do an outside check.
Oh no.
There we go. Got it. I'm saving my good rolls for stealing
Oh,
vegetables.
I gotta do it over here. Hold on. Hold on. Who was that?
Rhett.
Rhett. Four
Oh,
foot.
whispers.
Yeah.
Whispers.
Whispers.
Oh, she left. All right. See you later, Zelda.
All
Good
right.
times.
So it's in your DM.
Oh,
I'm in your DMs, yo.
Just slid into her DMs.
I did.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
oh,
yeah.
shit,
I mean,
dog.
it's a knockoff. It's one of those cheap replicas that I'm pretty sure they came from Shan, but I don't know for sure. I can't really try. Somebody came in here and they wanted to get rid of it, so I gave them like 10 copper for it. So, oh shit, where'd you go? You turned into a boat.
Oh no. Well, I don't know.
This boat is on fire.
Oh, were you on your phone still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what DMs you went to, so I'm.
Discord. I didn't realize that you were still on your phone on Discord.
Mhm.
Put it on your
Okay.
computer, man. Come on.
Doing it. You're the best one yet.
How many caltrops did we buy?
A bag of 20.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's really
How
trying
many-
to hurt people's feet.
How many uses is that? Wow.
Depends on how you want to do it.
Okay.
I think
Probably if you just want to throw it, you're looking at one use.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
what I thought.
Gwen goes outside after realizing there's absolutely nothing to see here. She goes outside
Alright.
to hang with Butch.
I think that we can trust this guy that this mirror is fine.
All right.
So
Yeah. So we got the ball bearings, we got the caltrops, and the mirror. Was there anything else you guys wanted?
I don't suppose you have anything spell related.
Oh no, not here. I no. That's
Do you
not
know
my
where?
style.
we could
Um,
find things that are
hmm.
spell related.
There is the Flawless Tome. They sometimes get a few books and spell scrolls and stuff like that, but I haven't been over there in a while. I haven't. And that's not really my forte. I don't really get into that kind of stuff.
You got any
Okay.
hard candy?
I do have some hard candy.
I like some good hard candy.
Okay, I got a bag of. He pulls out this bag that's basically just like petrified or like solidified, different colored hard sugar. It's like rock candy, basically. I have
Ew.
I
Is it
usually
all
sell-
melted like into one piece?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
But like
I-
with like really jagged edges. Still
Yeah,
somehow.
absolutely. So I have. This is. Unfortunately, our stocks are a little short, so this is actually one of the last bags I have, and it's
Well,
a little
the
The
old.
sales keeper's a little short.
If I could do this for like,
You're outside, turtle.
I could probably this would be like 5 copper maybe. If you want some hard
Sold.
candy, all right. So that's the hard candy. That's the mirror. There was the caltrops and the ball bearings. Was there anything else you guys wanted today?
Well, I can't think of anything else. Rhett?
I'm
I
good.
think we're good.
All right.
I don't know how to give you bronze.
Well, bronze is not a currency. It would be copper.
Oh god, copper. That
I'll cover the candy.
All right. So
Okay.
that's 2 gold for the copper for the caltrops and the ball bearings. That was a silver piece for the mirror, and then
Yeah.
the candy was, what did I say? Like 5 copper.
5 copper.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and mark those off and add those to your inventory.
How many coppers it is silver?
It's 10, I believe. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, if I remember correctly.
Mark.
And then 10 gold to a platinum. There's a Ethereum in there somewhere or something too, but fuck that. I don't use
I
that.
think Ethereum's 5 gold.
We all have rope.
Ethereum's not real. What?
Do we all have rope?
Electrum. Is there Electrum?
Sorry. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever.
God, those are like $2 bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I'd probably collect them. Hey guys, I found an Electrum.
Oh my god, I didn't know they still made those.
Yeah, I got like
Alright.
6 now.
All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
How much do we pay for that pewter mirror?
A silver,
One silver piece.
which we got off of some dead bodies in the cave.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think Butch wants to go to the weapon shop.
Yeah, and
Hopefully he
and
can get around there.
so yeah, because how much time do we have? Because we can go to the weapon shop, but we still need to go to Florist Gump. I think we need to go to each shop for different reasons. Because then we need to go to the bookshop to see if we can get spells, right?
Our first
When-
actual episode is a fucking shopping episode.
Yeah.
We can
Those
split
natural
up,
ones.
and like Gwen's happy to go check out if nobody else is interested in Florist Gump. She's happy to go check it out on her own.
I'd
If
like
you-
to go to
And in
the
the
armor
reverse.
store with Butch. And see
Yeah,
if
I
they
don't
anything
actually have any money,
special.
so I'll need someone to go with me who has money.
Come on, bank, face bank.
Gwen has 15 gold that she can't imagine she's gonna need more than that for what she's looking for.
Cool. Then I'm going with those fellas.
All right, so
Yeah,
Gwen, Butch, and Arnon are going to the Guardian Bear.
Trundle.
No, Gwen is not. I think it's Rhett. is
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
going.
I'm going
Reds.
because I'm the bank. Yeah.
Yes, and then Gwen's going to Florist Gump,
Mm,
and
yes.
Elric.
Off to, I believe, the bookstore if they have anything like spell or scroll related.
All right.
Elric, are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll catch up to you afterwards.
Are you sure? I mean, this is a strange town.
Well, and like
It's
the other thing is
you
too,
guys have been here for months at this point. This is not a strange town.
Okay, but we're
Yeah.
still surrounded by like non-elves
Oh.
and
Plus, like
non-normal people.
every other person we walk by are like, those are the guys that set that fucking boat on fire.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you guys are getting looks from people left and right when you're walking through these halls.
Sup?
I would say, don't worry about me. And then I pull my hood from my cloak over my head.
Fantastic.
And I am going to making my way downtown.
Making my way.
I like to say
Little-
for the record, I am now
is it
worrying
because
about
you're gonna
him.
branch off.
For the record.
All right.
Uh,
This might be against the record, but sure.
All right.
Well,
So,
hold on. But for spell casting, additional bard spells. Your bard has additional spells available to them as designated. Like, would I want to go with Elric too? Like, would I want to
No,
do that
that's-
after? Okay.
no, that's a separate feature. That just means that when they are you talking about on D&D Beyond where it says that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an option because of in Tasha's and in the other books they added more bard spells. So that's just saying that you have more bard spells than additional spells than what originally came with the bard class, I believe.
Just
So,
kidding. Sounds great.
Only wizards can buy spells.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then
Yeah,
there you
you just learn your spells when you level up.
They spring
get
from
some
your
weapons.
soul.
All right, so. Oh shit, she's not there, so we can't go with her. All right,
Yeah,
Elric.
she said be right back.
okay.
Let's buy some spears.
Elric, you make your way over to the
Oh,
Flawless Tome.
Mhm.
You open and you get that very familiar paper, old book smell as soon as you open up the door. Everything is very dimly lit. You look around and there's clearly no candles or anything. There's just a few magical torches or lantern lights throughout the shop. Rows and rows and rows of books. You do see a elven woman sitting behind a counter with her feet up on the side of the counter with a book in her hands. A couple patrons walk through the aisles, kind of thumbing through books, but relatively slow. Not a lot of business going on right now.
I begin browsing.
Okay. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
As I am in character, just going through like scrolls and available spells, I myself am looking for something, something that I can cast at second level.
Okay.
Like, while I would want something as awesome as Shadow Blade, I'm just gonna see what they have here.
All right, you do see. Let's do it this way. Where is my? In the general idea of what you're looking for, you find a section that's got this short little spell or scroll, kind of almost looks like a wine rack with the X's, and instead of wine bottles, there's a few scrolls. You pick some out, and a lot of them, most of them, look pretty advanced for what you're at right now. But you dig through and you do find, how many was it? 3 scrolls specifically that you think would be about your level, or you know what I mean, your ability. One of which you see, and all of these are actually labeled. One says enlarge reduce. One says flaming sphere. And one says rope trick.
I go over to the desk with the elven woman and I ask, excuse me, miss.
Yes, how can I help you?
I'd like to inquire about these spells over here.
Okay, there's just the 3?
Yes.
All right, she grabs them and she kind of looks through and she's, yes, all these look about the same level. Each one of these would be about 50 gold apiece.
Right. Funny you mentioned that. I happen to have a scroll of my own, and I was wondering how much I could get for this in trade.
Very good. She holds it over and she's, actually, we forgot to do this. Roll a d4 for when you transcribed the scroll.
Roll a d4.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. Roll a d20. Let's make it a little easier. Roll a d20.
Okay. Did I not roll that earlier?
I don't believe so, because I didn't ask you to.
Let's see. So I thought I did that with an Arcana check.
You did that with an Arcana check to. Oh no, you're right. You did. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yes. So yeah, the scroll is fine. So yeah, she pulls the scroll and she's looking at it and she's like, okay, this is very interesting. This is actually one I don't have in my collection right now. So I could give you about 35 gold for this.
35. Okay. And you said each one of these is 50.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, Let's see. Just to make sure, what were the 3 second level spells again?
Enlarge, Reduce, Rope Trick, and Flaming Sphere.
I'm going to purchase the Enlarge Reduce.
Very good. So go ahead and mark off 15 gold and remove the blur scroll and add the Enlarge, Reduce scroll to your inventory.
All
It-
right.
Anything else I can do?
Your
What?
spells benefit us all, so don't feel shy about asking for group funds for that shit too.
Yeah. We're just not with them right now.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to be hearing about this. It's like, leaves
Is
me
there-
with 5. I'm definitely going to want party funds later.
Is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Yeah, you will.
Not at the moment, but rest assured, I will be back.
Fantastic. Well, it was a pleasure.
What's her name?
There's a-
I didn't catch your name, Miss
Amisra.
Amisra.
Amisra Trisra.
Pleasure. I can't talk right now.
And who are you? What was
Call
your
me
name?
Call me Elric.
Elric. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope to see you again. And she kind
You
of
will.
nods her head and hands you your scroll. You hand her the money and everything, and you part ways. All right, let's switch over to Gwen in Florist Gump. All
It
right.
just needs to be a movie poster at this point.
So you walk
Every
up,
time.
In
and
Forrest Gump.
and instead of like your typical like shop or building, what you walk up to is a courtyard and with a almost glass greenhouse like building in the middle. You walk in and it's like Sephora, the overwhelming like nostril hit when you first walk in of just like all the different scents of all these different plants that are all growing in different different areas of this greenhouse. And right in the middle you see this little gnome woman with her the big sun hat on and this little shovel like digging through the dirt and everything, and she's got this like bin of plants next to her that she's currently planting into the actual planters there in the middle of the store.
Was that it?
That's it.
Okay, all right. It just got incredibly quiet, and I was like, "Did my headset die?" Okay.
Oh, Fred boat stopped working.
Ah,
That's
that's
Give me a
where the
second.
what it
deafening
was.
silence
All right.
came from.
Yeah, sorry.
Did she notice I came in?
No, she is not aware of the fact that you walked in.
Okay. Can I I think I just walk up and say hello?
Hold on one
Are
second.
you
Let me-
open?
Give me just 1 second to get this in here.
Shopping
Sorry.
music.
Yep.
Shopping music.
Fred Boat is not
You can
even
just
gonna
be-
play.
Shopping by Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah,
Because it's a wonderful song
oh my
about
God.
shopping.
I hate Fred Boat sometimes. All right. So yeah, she like kind of looks up and she's like, "Huh? Huh?
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. How can I help you? What's up? Or how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Excellent. You have a fan. If this is your shop, unless you're just gardening for fun in random people's places. I love it.
Thank you. Yes, this is my shop. I've been here for a little while. I opened this shop a couple years ago, and see how it has grown.
I love it. I appreciate it.
What race did you say she was? I'm sorry.
Just a gnome.
No.
Just a little gnome.
So
His
I've
name is
only
David.
been here for a few months, and I'm used to much more vibrant scenery. So this is welcoming. I love it. And on that note, I'm wondering what kind of fungi and undergrowth, kind of anything of that nature. Do you
Oh.
have any special? I
Any
like the unusual growth. If you have
No, not currently. I don't. We keep going back to the wrong voice. Sorry. No. Fungus that's not really something that there's a lot of market for around here. So it's I might be able to reach out to some of my contacts and see if I can procure something if there's something specific you're looking for, but it's not really something that I typically stock.
Well, if you do, I mean, I just love mycology in general. So anything you come up with,
Okay.
I will happily take a gander at.
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Not just unusual.
Okay,
Samples?
unusual. And
Yeah.
and who, what's your name, Miss?
You can call me Gwen.
Gwen. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Jonik. And I will keep that in mind. I will keep you in mind. And if I come into contact with anything unusual, are you just looking for fungus, or are you looking for any kind of unusual plants?
I'm more keen to fungus.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm open to anything.
Okay.
But
Very good.
and if since you don't have any of that, I would, just kind of like to refresh my herbalism kit, as it were.
Oh, fantastic.
Just with a general.
Absolutely. We do have some herbalism supplies. We do have quite a bit of that here. There is different different plants and different things we can add to that. Give me a second. Let me go pull some stuff out, and I do have some stuff pre-mixed in the back. So give me a minute. And she scurries off and goes to this room behind where the greenhouse is, and it's almost like you see her open up this door, and she starts stepping down into like an underground cellar. About a minute and a half comes by, and she comes back with this. You see this little gnome with this giant fucking chest.
Can I like rush over to help her?
Yeah, you rush over, and you grab this chest, and she's like, oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna have to fall back, or I thought I was about to fall backwards. This is a basic. This is all of the stuff that we can add to this. Not this whole kit, but this has everything in it. All the healing herbs and all the herbs you might need for a basic kit. This just has a lot more of them in there, so we can pick and choose what you need to refresh. And you spend the next few minutes going with her and picking out the herbs that you need. For specific poisons, or curing specific poisons, curing specific ailments, as well as minor healing herbs and stuff like that, and come up with a little goodie bag of all these herbs. And she goes, okay, so all that stuff there, you're probably looking at about 5 gold.
Okay. Before I check out, is there? I mean, I know an herbalism kit. It's typically used for healing. Is there anything that you have that I might be able to brew up on the fly for my? I work with the army.
Oh, okay. So yeah, most people here do nowadays. It's not like It's not like it used to be where it was nice and quiet. This used to be a really quiet town, but then this army just came in and just kind of took over, and I kind of miss how quiet it was back then.
You know, I also miss the quiet. It is loud.
Yeah, it's
But
very
we're gonna
busy. Very
do
busy.
what we can, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things I'd like to do is maybe just kind of, switch the herbalism kit just a little bit, to maybe I can make something that my cohorts can use to just add an edge to
Add
their
an-
combat.
Oh, you're looking for more of the darker arts of herbalism, aren't you? Is that what you're
mean-
hinting at?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
I mean, am I? Right? I mean, I am.
Yeah, I think you are. Yes. Yes, I do. And her whole demeanor just like changes right there when you say that, and she's like, yeah, actually, and she takes you by the hand and takes you over to this corner, and she's like, here, these plants right here, I think this is what you're looking for. And she dons on this pair of gloves, and you see this like really dark blue leaf, like unnaturally blue leaf with a vibrant, like deep violet flower. She's like, these, if prepared correctly, can make a pretty toxic poison. These are very rare though, so for a half dozen, you'd probably, I wouldn't. Kind of looks around a little bit, and she's like, half dozen of these, I could, about 10 gold.
How much for the other stuff? Did you say 5?
5 gold.
Okay. Fuck the other stuff. I mean, pardon me. I'll come back another time.
Okay.
I'm a little strapped. So
Okay.
I think that you know that we would like. I mean, I think like as a group, like I think that you just intuitively know that we would like, just like we would with Elric. Like I think you'd intuitively know that we would like contribute to that if it benefits us. Like I feel like you'd know that we'd.
I mean, I'm
communally
hoping
want
it
to
all
give you.
will benefit.
Right. Like, but like I think that like you would like you'd at least know like if it influences like your hesitation. Like I think you'd assume that we'd want to.
Yes. So, okay, with that revision, I'll take both.
Fantastic. All right, so 15 gold, and you can have your herbalism kit is now fully stocked, and you do have about 6 of these purplish bluish flowers that you can attempt to make a poison out of if you would like at some time. All right. Anything else you would want to do while here before we switch over to the other guys?
Sam,
I
posted a few things from some of the newer books on the general chat. If you and Nick wanted to look at those.
Yeah, we'll go over details of that offline.
Okay, sure. All right.
So, all right.
Yeah, I just tell Jonik, thank you. This has been great, and I will 100% be back. And I'll recommend, anybody else looking for healing
Fantastic.
herbs,
Thank you.
stop your way.
Fantastic. Have a great day. All right, now we're going to go to the final group, which was Rhett, Butch, and Arnon, I believe.
I would like to point out that like at least a dozen times with this music playing, I thought my phone was ringing. Do you know my ringer?
No.
Okay. It's the medieval jaunt.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So the three of you walk up to this building, and it's just a standard gray cobblestone building. Nothing fancy, and you walk in. Very nice. So you walk in and you see it's fairly sparse right now. You do see a few weapons on racks, and you see some some shields hanging on the wall, a couple armor stands and stuff like that. But it does seem to be very, very sparse. You see a counter on the side, and you see a large gray-skinned Goliath standing there with an axe in one hand and a whetstone, just kind of sharpening up the edge of the axe.
Oh, welcome to the counter. Yes?
Did you say something, Lindsay?
Yeah, is the axe better than mine?
It's like a great axe.
All right.
All right, so
Depends on what you want.
yeah. So you walk up to the
Just
counter.
didn't know if it was handheld.
What was
or
the
not.
name of the store again?
Guardian Bear. The Guardian Bear. So he
Greetings,
looks up,
large friend.
he puts the axe down. He kind of nods. He's like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
I'm looking for spears and hunting traps.
Is it
Spear-
Keanu Reeves?
What?
No.
Oh, dude. Totally. Hey. No.
Like John Wick, Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Easy now.
So a little bit darker, but still airy and breathy, and very parsed. So
Killed my dog.
you killed my dog.
Spoiler.
Anyway,
Request for Hugh Percival at Lacrosse to have that voice forever.
no.
Oh my god.
Request denied. All right. It's like, all right. So, damn it. Now I got no.
Greetings, large friend. I come seeking spears and hunting traps.
Spears and hunting traps. All right. I do have these. He reaches behind. He's got some javelins. He's got about 5 javelins on the wall. He pulls out one.
Yes, javelins. Those are more my speed.
Yeah. All right. So we do have. I got about 5 of these left. Everything's.
I'll buy them.
I didn't even tell you how much they are.
Well, they're javelins. They're probably cheap.
Kind of looks at you a little bit.
I mean, affordable and inexpensive, and at a good price.
Tell you what I can do for you.
Said you got a high charisma?
16.
He like I told you, we're pretty strapped for everything right now. So each one of these javelins, you're probably looking about 10 gold a piece.
Ooh. Wow. Do you have any hunting traps then?
Hunting traps. Let me see. He kind of like starts rifling through some stuff. And okay, so
While
You
he's
got
doing
this
that,
one.
can I do a sleight of hand and take one of the javelins?
Oh my god.
they're on a rack behind him, behind the
Yeah,
counter.
all right.
So
So
you
it's
can
like a gun
certainly
counter. All right.
you can certainly try, but
No, I'm all right. I'm
Brett,
okay.
did you pick up any of the weapons those soldiers were using that he might be interested in buying?
none of you picked up any of the weapons. So he from underneath the counter, he pulls out these 2 douche. Oh shit, I just knocked my charger out. Hold on. Pause. All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Douche.
Douche.
That's what happens when those natural ones do side effects.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Sound
why?
effects.
And these 2 hunting traps, these 2 like bear trap looking things, he sets down on the table.
Ah,
He's like, I do have these, got a few of these, 5 gold apiece.
I think we should do it. They're great for hallways.
All right, you want both of them?
Yeah, I was in
Please.
carrying them.
All
Okay.
right. So he hands you 2 bear traps, so that's 10 gold.
10 gold.
What else? What else are you guys interested in?
You got anything magical or enchanted?
No, like I told you, our supply chains are really low right now. It's very difficult for me to get a hold of anything.
So
This
if
is-
we were to bring you anything, would you be interested in buying?
Absolutely. Like I said, with this war and these soldiers, we need to keep them outfitted. And there's
There's slightly charred ship in the.
I saw that.
Probably some stuff in there.
I cannot swim. I hate to admit
I
it.
can. I mean, we could probably go get some for you.
We can do that. We have smaller boats. We can go out there and do it
I
for
mean,
you.
if you can bring me some
for a finder's fee plus the we can do a finder's fee and the cost of the weapons.
make a persuasion check.
Can I do aid?
Absolutely, do it with advantage because he's aiding you.
Sorry, hold on.
Canceled out by my mere presence.
My persuasion's at a +5.
You do
Hold
have
on, hold on.
advantage.
Yep.
Holy shit, that just happened. Natural 1 to
my
a natural 20.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Yay!
And he kind of looks at you. He looks at you and he's like, "We can work something out. Like I said, I need as much stock as I can get right now. So yeah, if you can bring me some weapons, we'll work out a finder's fee, and I'll give you top dollar for it, top gold for it."
Very cool.
Great.
I've got the brawn, you've got the brains. Let's make lots of money.
All right. Anything else for you today? And actually, those javelins, I could probably, because you rolled a natural 20 on that, he's gonna go back and be like, you know what? If you're gonna bring me some of those some weapons, I can get you these javelins for about 5 gold apiece.
Solid.
So there were 5 javelins at 5 gold apiece. You're doing the 2 bear traps, each at 5 gold. So if you wanted to do the javelins, that's up to you.
How many javelins do you really want?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, 2 or 3.
Because we've all spent some money. Now we found money too. So like, what do you think about like we just get 2 for right now, and then negotiate some buy 1 get 2 free javelins later?
I think we can worry about the javelins after we come back with some things for him to buy.
Like all together.
I'm not dead set on having javelins. I just thought it'd be nice.
So just go with the bear traps, and then we'll
Yeah,
return.
bear traps. Yep.
Yeah. So in an effort of good faith, we'll let you. We appreciate the offer for the javelins now, but we're gonna go on a little mission to collect our finder's fee and some weapons for you, and we'll return and discuss that
Fantastic.
later.
All right.
I thought he meant after we brought some weapons back, he was going to reduce the price.
No,
My
he
bad.
was just
No,
from
right
because she rolled a nat 20.
Sure.
You're
Right,
getting a discount right now.
So are you changing? Because if you're changing,
I mean,
maybe we can get 2 now.
There's still 5 gold instead of 5 silver. It's like, oh my god.
Hey, wartime
It
economy.
is wartime economy. Yeah, let's
They
get,
slaughtered all of the fucking merchants last time.
yeah, let's get 2. Let's get 2.
All right, great.
All right, so two
Retracted.
bear
Everything else
traps,
still stands, but give us 2.
2 bear traps,
Fantastic.
two javelins. That's going to be
For
20
10.
gold.
Yep.
All right, cool. So keep a record of all that shit.
Yep, got it.
All right, very good. Anything else I can do for you?
I think that'll do it
Yeah.
All right.
for
Do
now.
you have any hard candy?
He looks at you. He's like, "No,
You have any ball bearings?
Oh
No.
my god.
all right."
They're very useful.
All right, so you guys finish up at your respective shops.
Oh yeah, what's
Hey.
your name?
My name is Dane. Dane Elstinia.
God
Elstina.
bless you.
Thank you. Dane Elstina.
All right. So I think can our party kind of come back together and decide how we're I want to reimburse, just talk about what we all bought and then reimburse those who need to be reimbursed from the party.
Okay. You guys are meeting back up. Where are you meeting?
We
I
have
think out-
quarters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
outside
you
of
have-
the barracks.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so you guys all meet up. Do your thing.
So are you guys good with the full 15 reimbursement to Gwen? Because I think that makes sense if it's going to help all of us.
Sure.
And then, Elric, how much did you spend at the bookstore that I forgot to write down the name of?
Yeah, let's get the name of that shop.
The
Flawless Tomb.
Okay.
Tome.
Flawless Tome. Okay. All told, I was able to get one of those scrolls for only 15 gold. The other two that would be available would be worth 50 apiece. The one that I got was Enlarge Reduce, which can make one of you big or small, depending.
So the one that you ended up buying was 15.
So, like, if Butch wanted to go shopping or something,
Yeah,
you could shrink him.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
I
So I
could
think
do that, yeah.
I don't need fully reimbursed. I'm some of this was a little experimental. So just 5 gold to get me by if I'm by myself would be delightful. I'd rather see the money go towards Elric being awesome.
Well, here's the
have,
thing: we've
like,
made money.
230 almost.
Yeah, we've made money throughout. It is not a big deal for us to reimburse both of you. See if this was a fruitful effort, and then in future transactions, maybe be a little bit more careful if we need to be. But we're also going to go get weapons and sell them, so we're planning on making more money again.
How much time is left in the day?
It's getting close to dusk at this point after all the shopping. So
Probably have to look for weapons tomorrow then.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
we don't
I don't
need-
know.
Okay,
I can see in the dark plenty fine. I guess I could go do it now.
Yeah. How much gold do we have in the party account?
197 gold, 9 silver after reimbursing you two,
Okay.
I believe. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Rhett?
I have it. Well, it depends on how much because I've been tracking the reimbursements too. But hold on.
The other two spells that I could get that they have available are Rope Trick, which, if I'm not mistaken, gives us a space to hide extra dimensionally for 8 hours at the most, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And then I believe the other one was Flaming Sphere. Is that correct?
yes.
Yeah. That would be a personal flame shield. So, if you would like,
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we have
That
40.
road trip that would be key.
Yes. So, simple 100 gold, and I will get to work on transcribing those spells. And hopefully, as long as the scroll stays intact, maybe resell them to get some money back.
See if you can get a bulk discount.
Yeah, so even if we do all of the reimbursements, we'll still end up having 188 gold and 5 silver.
Wonderful.
So I think
Okay.
that we move forward that way.
Okay.
Arnon,
Yo,
I'm giving you a hunting trap.
cool.
Gwen, I'm giving you a hunting trap.
Thank you.
I already had 2 hunting traps.
Aw, thanks, Butch.
Well, it's very useful for us to have hunting traps that we can use to slow down the enemy.
How much know-how requires to operate a hunting trap? Is hunting?
It's
Crap.
fairly simple.
I'm proficient in survival, so I was hoping.
Yeah,
that
you'll be
would
fine.
be it.
Unless you completely fuck up, you'll be fine.
That never happens to us.
Never
Sounds
happens
like a
to
party.
the natural ones.
Okay, so
By the
yeah.
way, the boat is completely sunk and charred at this point. There's still the remnants of a couple wisps of smoke, but
Which
there's
can hold his breath for an hour.
yes.
An hour.
Okay,
And he's
I'm,
super strong.
And he's
Well-
super strong.
I'm going to do what I can to quickly take the 100
Fantastic.
and then go over and buy the. Well, I'm going to first attempt to haggle for a lower price for getting both of them.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, big money, big money. And in persuading, I'm going to say, being that I am a part of the, part of the band of soldiers here, this is going towards the war efforts, and any and all assistance is greatly appreciated, especially in the way of making things a little bit more affordable.
Fantastic. All right. Roll that persuasion.
Okay, persuasion.
All
And
right.
since we've
with,
all come, oh, never mind. He doesn't even need help.
yeah. With that, she kind of
wow.
looks at you and says, "You know what? We need more people like you." I forget what voice I did for this woman. So she's like, I'll go ahead and knock off 20 gold off the price, so it'll just be a straight 80 for the two.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right, so you got that.
And that'll take us down to 108.
Okay. All right, so if you would like to try and transcribe those 3 spells to your spell book,
Of
before you-
course.
or is there anything else you guys want to do this evening before the end of the night?
Drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink.
Have a drink.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll me 3 Arcana checks. It's gonna go. We're just gonna do enlarge, reduce, then flaming sphere, and then rope trick. So first one for enlarge, reduce.
Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Ooh. You start. Yeah. You attempt in transcribing it. You realize that you aren't quite focused, and you're actually mouthing the words to the scroll while you're transcribing it. And you look up, and there's a potted plant on the table in front of you that suddenly enlarges, and the scroll goes up in flames, and you were not successful.
Oh no.
Ah,
So-
shit.
Flaming sphere.
Those natural ones.
Yep. Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
Again, unfortunately, you're attempting to transcribe this spell scroll again, and the spell just this parchment just starts tearing and disintegrates while you're in the process of it, and it did not succeed. Last one for rope trick.
Third time's the charm, right?
That's what they say.
Can we help him?
No, unfortunately.
Not even with the guidance?
I mean, you could.
Not even like with bardic
Yes,
inspiration. or
yes, you
anything?
could bardic inspire him.
Can I
if-
give him guidance because I'm proficient in Arcana?
You know what? Sure. If you want to give him guidance, you can. If you want to give him bardic inspiration, you can. I'll even say that you can do. The guidance isn't going to help for that last one, but if you want to say that you inspired him, we can go ahead and roll a bardic inspiration for the flaming sphere.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
That brings it up to a 14.
And that works. So
Fantastic.
that one you're able to transcribe into your spellbook. So you do now have Flaming Sphere, and the scroll is still intact.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can do your final Arcana check for excuse me, for rope trick with the guidance.
I was gonna say, you don't happen to have another bardic inspiration on you, do you?
Actually, I do.
How many do you get? You've used 2.
Yeah, I
You've
get 3.
used, yeah. So yeah, you can throw that on there as well. So go ahead and roll your Arcana check. You have 1 more inspiration and 1 more guidance, and a guidance on this one.
Sing another song.
I'll let you use both.
Do another dance.
Do I do?
Doesn't matter because 12 was the DC. So
Fantastic.
you're able to transcribe that one as well without any issues. So now you know Flaming Sphere as well as Rope Trick in your book.
Oh.
All right.
I would just like to thank everyone in this 4 elves and a turtle group for helping me learn spells.
I'm a turtle. Turtles are food.
Okay,
Thanks.
turtle. I would. I think I'll be better next time about calling you a turtle.
Is
I'm
there?
still gonna
Thanks,
call
Elf.
you the terrible terrapin.
There you go. Is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish before resting for the night?
Beer.
Yeah, it sounds
Beer.
like booze.
All right, you make your way to the tavern. You the closest one is the tavern you guys were in yesterday when that was attacked. Most of it, everything is pretty much cleaned up, and it's back to business as usual.
We should tell tales about that ship we burned down that one time.
Yeah. Way back when.
I'll tell them. I'll do an interpretive dance while you guys tell the tale.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Perfection.
All right.
And it'll be like a ribbon dance.
So you guys spend your evening, the rest of your evening, drinking and entertaining with stories of the battle through the nipple up to the sinking of a ship in the bay, and keeping yourself from careening into the docks themselves.
Ribbon dance.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, the
All
ribbon
right.
dance is like it flames, fire, like oh.
You can
Can we
do
get
that.
some more red ribbons over here?
And then just doing like the camel guy, like like
Elric, you need to take these brown ribbons and like flow them down here. That's the boat. We need some blue ribbons over here for the water. Oh, I'm sorry.
Fantastic. All right. Anything else for you guys this evening?
I think we booze, have fun.
So you
Yeah.
drink your way for a few hours, and then each one of you makes your way to your respective rooms. You bed down for the night. Exhausted. Not really beaten too bad, but a little bruised. All of you, a little burnt. All of you find rest, find sleep. Arnon,
Yes, sir.
you fall asleep. Suddenly, while you're laying there, you see darkness. Your vision is obscured. Silence. And then you hear it, the beating of wings. You look up in the dark, and the darkness unfurls into 2 gigantic black wings. A beautiful figure of porcelain skin appears, standing at least 10 feet tall, the wings stretched out behind her, golden armor hugging her form, her arms clad in black fabric from mid-bicep to the palm. Her jet black hair flowing past her, a golden crown depicting 2 wings pointing straight up. A single large golden gem on her forehead, her right hand clasping the shaft of a black and gold scythe, the blade of which arcs over her head a good 8 feet long, her legs obscured by black fabric that stretches out endlessly and seems to create the walls in the space you are in. A voice booming in presence, yet soft in tone. Arnon, there is much evil in your world, much that you do not know. She whips her wings out before you. You see a flash of images of different worlds and different realms. Something is happening. The barriers between realms are breaking down. Something is causing the planes to converge. Have you felt it? The nexus for the convergence lies somewhere on your plane. From a young age, you have proven yourself a survivor and a resilient warrior. My kind cannot interfere with your plane directly. However, I can grant you the ability to work in my stead. The only thing I ask in return is to hunt down what is causing this convergence and stop it. Become my avatar and you will be granted the powers you require. She starts to float towards you, simultaneously shrinking down to just over your height. Her hands grasp the side of your face. You feel the warmth of her grip. She wrenches your neck and forces you to look into her eyes. Her eyes go a deep crimson. Bloody tears start streaming down her cheeks. Your vision becomes crimson and you feel wetness stream down your own cheeks as well. Pressure builds on the sides of your face. You feel like your head is about to cave in under her grasp when she says in a deep, more aggressive tone, "Go now, my crimson knight, and put this to a stop." You start to blink, trying to clear your vision, when suddenly your sight goes from crimson to clear, and instead of her face, you see the ceiling above you. You stand up, and your face still feels sticky. You walk over to the sink in your room, the little wash bucket, and you see the mirror that you guys just bought. And you look, you pick it up, and you look at yourself, and you still have the blood streaming down your face.
Fuck.
And I will put a picture in chat of the creature that you saw as soon as it works. Sorry. This is the image that came to you in your dream.
Oh, cool.
Oh my.
And on that note, all of you level up.
Sweet.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Sweet.
I have so
Was
many
I
decisions
able-
to make.
Was I able to move during that, or was it like
Sleep paralysis demon?
yeah,
Yeah.
sleep paralysis?
You were basically in shock through the entire thing. You did not really have much.
Because I got
Control.
the feeling that I would have reached for my weapon, but not have been able to move.
Yes.
Okay.
In the entire encounter, while it was frightening and intense, there was something calming about it. It wasn't fearful, or you weren't technically fearful, you were just taken aback. There was a calming presence to this creature. And that is where we are going to call it for the night.
Awesome.
So anyone who is still with us in the chat, thank you for staying with us, and thank you for enjoying this broadcast. And it will be hopefully up on YouTube either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how quickly I can get it downloaded. So,
All right, very cool.
we will see you all next week on Tuesday.
Awesome session, DM.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.